What's up everyone, my name is Reno and welcome back to my channel. I'm a variety content creator. I do everything from gaming videos to shorts to reaction videos, particularly reactions to paranormal investigations via YouTubers. Today we're going to be reacting to Sam and Colby at an abandoned serial killer asylum, I think is what the title said. I might have the title wrong. You'll know what it is when I upload it from my actual title. But before we get into that, I do have an announcement to make. I have started a new series with my son. So you don't see him on camera because I'm not that kind of guy. But him and I have been playing through Minecraft. It's been a lot of fun. It's been something that him and I can do together that doesn't necessarily require me to spend a lot of money, especially in today's economical climate and where I am poor. So those videos will be coming out every Monday. That's right, every Monday. I've already got like the next 4 or 5 videos scheduled to come out every Monday. It's been a really fun project. The first few videos are a little rough in terms of like recording and stuff like that because of me being new at all of this, but I am learning, and you'll see from like this video I've definitely got some like upgrades and stuff like that just in terms of how I record and how I edit things. So if you want to go watch those, they're on my channel. Like I said, every Monday there'll be a new video coming out where my son and I are just playing through Minecraft. It's a fun, cozy little game. It's not anything like super, strenuous or like extreme or anything like that. It's just if you just want to sit down and relax and just watch me fail miserably at playing Minecraft, because I am not a gamer in any way, shape, or form. Please make sure you go check it out. Like I said, every Monday, it's going to be called Minecraft Mondays. And we'll be uploading it until we defeat the Ender Dragon, basically. So who knows how long that will take. But you're not here for that. You're really here to watch me react to Sam and Colby. And that's what we're going to do. So before we get into that, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe and all that stuff. If I talk a little funny, it is because I just got 2 teeth removed and a filling, and my jaw's still kind of... it's like recovering. That's the word I was looking for. It's fine, okay? I'm fine. I just had, a couple of things. And normally, before we start off, like I always say, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It lets me know that you guys really enjoy watching these videos and you want more of that. But we also start off every video, usually, by opening up an energy drink. And I have bad news. We're not going to open up an energy drink today. And that is because I'm filming this pretty much right after breakfast. And I already had an energy drink at breakfast. I'm sorry. But we are going to open a can. We're going to open up a zero sugar Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Because I really love this. Let's get that ASMR. Such a good sound. And such a great beverage. But alright, let's get into the video.
What's up guys, it's Sam and Colby.
Tonight we are locking ourselves in one of the most uniquely haunted places we've ever been to, Crescent Sanatorium. Crescent was a tuberculosis hospital, an asylum, and finally a prison. And they say there was approximately 40,000 deaths here.
The most famous ghost here was a terrifying serial killer, Joseph Kallinger, who believed he was destined to become God. Our goal tonight is to talk...
Okay, so let's talk about that. They're going to an old tuberculosis hospital. So tuberculosis, or TB as it is more commonly referred to, is probably the most deadliest disease that has ever hit humanity. More deadly than the bubonic plague, which, don't get me wrong, the bubonic plague was it was a deadly disease, but it didn't last nearly as long as TB has. TB has kind of been around since the dawn of humanity. If you ever read a book where they're talking about how someone has consumption, right, like they're dying of consumption, that's tuberculosis. And for a long time, it was a death sentence. If you got tuberculosis, you did not survive. You were going to die eventually from tuberculosis. And so, especially in the States, after colonization and all that stuff happened, we would build these giant hospitals kind of out in the middle of nowhere, right? And we would put them out in the middle of nowhere where there was fresh air coming in, because it was believed that fresh air would help alleviate some of the symptoms. And it did. It did. Fresh, clean air did definitely help delay tuberculosis for a bit. But there was no cure for it. There's a cure for it today. There wasn't a cure for it back then. But they were massive hospitals. I'm talking like 4 or 5 stories, hundreds of thousands of square feet, because that's how many people got tuberculosis. It's very, very contagious. So for it to then go from a hospital to a prison makes a little bit of sense, especially once tuberculosis kind of became lesser in terms of how like widespread it became, just because of people knowing, hey, like cover your mouth when you cough, wash your hands after going to the bathroom, stuff like that. Not surprising that it became a prison, especially since it's out of the way. It's usually somewhere far off, so it's not as if people can go in and interact with the prisoners. 40,000 deaths, yeah, pretty common for a tuberculosis hospital. Again, like I said, it was usually a death sentence.
Talk to him and figure out why this sanatorium is home to so many darker entities,
which we might realistically encounter tonight.
Oh hey, CelinaSpooky's in this. I love CelinaSpooky. I think her sleepwalking videos are absolutely hilarious. They're amazing. I did react to my actual first ever Sam and Colby reaction video was supposed to include Celinaspooky. It was supposed to be her, Call Me Chris, and Sam and Colby at the Goatman's Bridge. I'll leave a card up there for you guys to go check that one out. And Celina unfortunately could not make it. She got very ill the night before. So I'm glad I get to see her going out and doing investigations, because she is very much into like the big like paranormal stuff like that. I believe she currently resides in a haunted house, or she did reside in a haunted house. She might have moved since then. I don't know. But I'm very curious to see how she handles everything.
But tonight we're not investigating alone. We're here with Celina and Garrett Watts. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Get in, losers! We're going ghost hunting at a prison. Get in this.
Okay, we gotta go.
Careful,
I don't know if I know who Garrett is. I think I've reacted to a video with him in him before, but I'm not certain. You guys might have to check me on that in the comments below.
Weapon on my backpack.
Why do you have a weapon?
Because I have heard whispers about this place.
Why'd you bring him? Welcome!
Thank you.
And Celina, welcome back!
So like you were saying, this is a hospital, a prison, and a sanatorium all in one. It was open for 100 years.
A sanatorium, also, for those who are wondering, is a place where they would send, there's a gnat in here, the quote-unquote criminally insane, the mentally ill. It's an asylum. Usually very terrible living spaces. Mental health, for the longest of times, throughout human society, has not been very well treated. It's only kind of within the past like 10 or so years that people have really started to be like, hey, maybe we actually should care about people's mental health. And even then, it's still terribly, terribly misunderstood. A lot of people still suffer. I personally suffer from mental health issues. I have to take medication for it every day. I was born with it. I will die from it. I will not die from it. But yeah, they're usually very, very poor conditions. A lot of the times, it could be anything from people who have Down syndrome to, slight autistic tendencies, to a lot of times you would get husbands who would send their wives or their daughters to these asylums because they just didn't do what they wanted them to do, and women were considered property at the time of men. So it could be like, hey, I told her to wash the dishes and she took too long to do the dishes, so she's clearly crazy, and a judge was like, yep, I believe him because a woman is crazy, so we'll send her there. Very, very sad places, which could lead to a lot of negative energy being stuck here. On top of the deaths from tuberculosis, which again, it's not an easy death. Anyone who's played Red Dead Redemption 2 knows it's a very, 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 very strong, struggling disease. And then to have a prison there too, there's a lot of negative energy that's going to coalesce in this place. You can also see via the map on screen, it's a massive compound. That's why they have a golf cart that they are driving around, because these places were usually, like I said in the beginning, huge. They're out of the way, so a golf cart to get around is going to be very easy. I feel for them. It is cold. especially this past winter was very, very cold. And I believe they said that they're in Ohio. Is that correct? I might be already forgetting myself, but yeah. The cold could pose a few problems. Some people believe that being able to see your breath in haunted places is a sign that a spirit is there. Obviously, of course, you can't do that because you're going to see your breath at all times, especially if this place does not have power and heat to it. Thermal cameras are not going to be as useful because if the spirit is as cold as the air, it's just going to blend right in. But you'll be able to see, like, other people. Maybe, you know, like if some homeless people happen to get there, you'd be able to pick them out. But let's continue. Let's see what they're going through.
And it has 30 buildings on this complex.
Dude, I have
Nothing could go wrong. No, of course.
No, I think actually things can go wrong because they say that especially first-time investigators of this place often vomit, black out, and have complete disassociation.
Sam, we're all first-time people here tonight.
No!
So, okay, that is an interesting claim that particularly first-time people that come here have vomiting, disassociation, and I don't remember what the other one that he said it was. Disassociation could be signs of possession, along with vomiting, actually. Both could be signs of possession. It could also be a lot of people coming here for the first time aren't used to the elements that they're going into, and there could be mold, there could be asbestos, there could be any number of things floating around in the air that maybe the, you know, caretakers of this place don't particularly care to tell people about, or they do tell people about, and those people are just like, I don't care, I don't need to wear a mask. What? A mask? Why would I ever wear a mask? I'm not kidnapping people. So pretty big claims, especially like first-time investigators. Again, it could also just be like, oh yeah, like we say this to like really hype up the area that we're at.
These symptoms tend to happen after encountering the dark entities or when venturing to the worst building of the
So like, let's look at this tunnel that they're showing here right now. We can see a lot of garbage, flaking paint, rust and mold is growing all over the place. Chances are the paint that is flaking in here is most likely lead-based paint. So really, the environment itself could just be gross and causing people to get sick on site. It's not entirely uncommon. Who knows what is going in there? Who knows what animals have been through here? You know, you could be walking through rat and, you know, stray cat, dog piss and shit. Who really knows? So again, it could really just be the building itself.
entire complex, F block.
The guy who let us into this said that he got punched in the face and he was spitting out blood. That's why I put the weapon on the back of my backpack.
Oh my god.
Some believe that Crescent itself is an entity that does not trust new guests. Oh god, here we go.
I mean, that could technically be a thing. There are plenty of stories of, you know, buildings and inanimate objects not really becoming sentient, because they're not sentient, but becoming possessed, supernatural, stuff like that. I do like that they're locking themselves in currently on the property. That is very interesting, very ghost adventure-y, or at least, you know, early season ghost adventure-y. But yeah, not entirely unheard of for like an entire building to be considered possessed or haunted, in which case it requires a very strong exorcism to remove those things. But we'll see.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh god.
Dude, we're back in prison, man. Do you feel good?
I don't feel good at all, man. This one's way scarier.
Have you ever been to a prison? Anyone here ever been to prison?
No.
I was put in the back of a police car once.
What'd you do?
I was also put in the back of a police car once. They did not put me in handcuffs. I had asked them to, but they said if they put me in handcuffs, they have to bring me to the station versus to the hospital. They gave me an ultimatum. I could either go to prison in cuffs, or I could go to the hospital not in cuffs and get the mental health help that I needed, that I did not want. Again, like I said earlier, I have suffered from mental health issues my entire life. And that was a very dark place, dark time in my life.
I broke into a mansion, but it was just for a party.
What?
Yeah, I came in through the shower. It doesn't matter. We need to get to the prison.
You're right. Let's look. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, click, click. It's gonna
Clicking
sound
it.
so good.
Okay. Oh yeah!
They ruined it. You couldn't hear the click. All you could hear was them yelling. That's why I do my ASMR at the beginning in silence, so that you guys can hear that sweet, sweet can sound.
In 1913, deep in the Appalachian Mountains, Crescent Sanatorium was born. Originally, this was a hospital to treat tuberculosis, a deadly airborne disease that slowly killed you as you suffocated on your own blood. Needless to say, tuberculosis was the main reason people estimate 40,000 people died here. There were so many deaths that they even had an incinerator on property. Then they would spread the ashes of human bodies around the perimeter of the campus.
Okay, so let's talk about the location. They are in the Appalachian Mountains, which, if anyone knows anything about cryptids and spooky things in the States, know that the Appalachian Mountains are very, very heavy with lore. There's a lot of things, you've got the Wendigo, you've got a lot of evil creatures that are said to reside in the woods, evil spirits. The mountains themselves are older than the rings of Saturn, believe it or not. They are older than bones on the planet Earth. They're older than bones in general. They're very, very old. They're very, very spooky, but a lot of it is just, hearsay. It's people trying to pass time, trying to tell stories. A lot of the myths and everything that you're going to hear come out of Appalachian are usually allegory stories that have been passed down through generations that have been twisted over time, as most myths are. But I do believe that there are plenty of unknown creatures that roam the woods there. So putting a place that is then going to collect such negative energy in the Appalachian Mountains could charge a lot of this. And as someone who lives in the Appalachian Mountains, yeah, I can definitely see this place being even more affected by that. Especially if you are spreading the ashes around the entire compound. Who knows what that could possibly do or bring forth.
When you guys were filming your intro, why weren't you reacting to that sound?
The knocking noise.
There is knocking?
It just happened.
Are you joking?
I did not hear that.
Guys,
perfect door knock.
We thought you were... Listen.
Now it stopped?
No, listen.
Are you gonna fart?
It's from that house.
Now you just look crazy.
There's a knocking. It's coming from here, and it is
I'm not crazy.
And when you were recording your intro, we're like, why aren't they reacting to that?
Nice. All right.
What? I didn't hear anything.
Wait, what if I take...
So that is interesting. They definitely just showed the knocking. And it's definitely not something that you're going to get from, wind bumping into something. Wind is not going to be that rhythmic, right? You're not going to hear, a... from wind pushing into something, right? It would have to cause a very strong back and forth for that.
Take off my hat and my hair looks too cute.
Damn. That's a fact.
He does look really cute. Not as cute as me, but cute.
We're going to start out with a little challenge because we have an interesting punishment for the end of the video, and we need to decide who does that punishment.
Kind of punishment, though, sir.
Well, we can't tell you. All we can tell you is
You don't want to lose this.
you don't want to lose it. However, you will be on...
Yeah, if it requires going into that tunnel, I don't want to lose it either. I would rather not get lead poisoning. Thank you very much.
on a team, either with me or with Colby. So it's up to you guys to choose who you think is going to win a race between me and Colby.
Oh, I don't know. I want to be on a team with you, though, because I feel like I look like either you're like very young, cool dad or your wacky uncle. Like, dude, tell me I'm wrong. Look at this right here. Like I take him to Disney. You know?
Right? I see it? Comment down below.
Don't comment. No, I don't want to read those.
All right, Celina, me and you.
Get the fan fiction started in the comments right now.
Then.
They look related too.
Yeah.
Oh,
we do. Black hair. Black hair makes us sister brothers.
Sister.
I can be a sister.
And I have naturally blonde hair.
Colleen, no, don't bring that up, please. God, no.
Okay, so
What did I just see? I don't really know anything about Sam and Colby aside from their paranormal investigations and the fact that they have been arrested multiple times, I think. That's all I know about them. I don't know any of their past videos or anything like that. What?
Racing on a foot race?
Well, kind of. I was thinking it was me versus Colby on golf carts.
Yes, yes.
Just like we did at Celina's house.
Oh, you did! Except you ran and you drove.
Ooh. I did not know that they investigated Celina's house. I might have to react to that one next. Because again, I do know CelinaSpooky. Again, like I've mentioned, I love her sleepwalking videos, and I know that she lives in a haunted house, so I'm very curious to see what they found. I also see that they, did it with Call Me Chris, who I have said before in the past is the scariest thing in the world, which is a white woman. And before anyone gets upset, I'm not talking about a woman who is white. I'm talking about a white woman. The ones who are like, salt is spicy, and I can't put ketchup on anything because it burns my tongue. That kind of white woman. Is Call Me Chris that? Probably not. But she looks like she would be, and that's why I make the joke.
Oh yeah, that is true.
That is weird. We only have...
There is another big bug in my room. Where do they keep coming from? What is it? Is it a ladybug? I think it's just a ladybug. It needs to stop moving. It is a ladybug. We'll let it chill out for now.
Of one golf cart.
So someone's gonna have to drive and someone's gonna have to run.
Cool, fish bump, I'll take it. Sorry.
Rock, paper, scissors.
First, where are we running to? Because I don't know, like...
Okay, I don't know if the camera can pick this up even, but behind that was a sick mog, dude.
What? Did I mog your ass?
Yeah, you mogged my ass.
Oh, hell yeah. Sorry, I'll let you get to the prison.
Yeah, so
don't film me. Sorry, stop.
Okay.
My God, man. I'm only human.
Let's just see who can touch the building first. The front doors.
Oh, that's easy. Because this go-kart takes freaking 5 minutes to start up.
I need to watch this from the bottom.
Hey, yo.
Rock, paper, scissors, go!
Let's go!
Rock or something? You're fucked.
Why is it every time someone on the internet does rock, paper, scissors, it is the slowest and most awkward thing I've ever seen? It's never rock, paper, scissors, shoot. It's always rock, paper, it's 1, 2, 3, go. It's not supposed to be 1, 2. It's 1, 2, 3, go. Every single video I see where someone does rock, paper, scissors online, it is so slow. And it is rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And you do the one on shoot. It's not rock, paper, scissors, go. It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Not rock, paper, scissors, shoot, go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. It's simple, elementary schoolyard games, my guys. You should know this.
Oh, wow, you don't. We're gonna win! We're gonna win!
I can still win!
Is that okay? I say the F word, you bleep it out?
We're not gonna bleep it out.
No, bleep it out! I don't want to be a bad guy, go to prison!
How confident are you in running?
Very confident, I've got a plan. He has a crowbar, I'm scared.
Yeah, I know. I would be fucking scared if I were you.
Dude, I look like
my team.
yeah, I'm a Resident Evil Village looking ass right now.
You still got this in the bag.
I don't even know how to turn it on.
No!
So no one dies, you guys stay on the right, we'll stay on the left.
You don't want to kill us, right?
Yeah, not at all. I won't run you over if you get in front of us.
What the fuck? Okay.
So, a couple issues with this. One, the biggest issue, it's winter, and there's a lot of snow and slush on the ground. I don't think they've thought this through enough. Issue number 2. 2 of them are running, and 2 of them are in a 600-700 pound golf cart that is most likely going to slide. If they make it out of this unscathed, I will be pleasantly surprised. And if they make it out of this unscathed, I will take a sip of my drink.
Ready?
On your marks, get set! Oh my God! Oh my God! Go! 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 Please! Get up to the metal! Oh my God! No! Where's the... Oh fuck! No! first.
I think he got it. Photo finish.
Not fucking true. I got that shit.
That's true.
That was very close.
Wait, another challenge?
Yeah, another challenge?
I don't know if you guys saw, they almost crashed. I'm still going to take a sip of my drink, though. Love me that sugar-free Baja Blast.
Oh, you guys rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, sick. I'm gonna do it blind too.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Life hack, men almost always choose rock.
What does that mean about me?
I don't know, what'd you choose?
Scissors?
You're a lesbian.
A point.
Guys, this is the first ghost hunt we've ever had a go-kart.
Kill us, sorry.
And it's also 30 degrees
I can't see with the light in my eyes.
Sorry.
I'm not dying in a Sam and Colby video.
We have a present for you, Selena.
For me?
Yeah, specifically you.
Oh, that's it right there.
Okay, close my eyes.
Happy birthday, Selena!
It's my birthday. Oh my god! I will run for one time and one time only! Oh my god, it's beautiful!
Guys, look at this! They surprised us with a hearse!
Excuse me, let me give you a little introduction here. This is a 1998 Cadillac Superior. This is a nice conversion. This would have been done aftermarket. Bodies would have been in here. You can go in the side.
Oh god, that's where bodies were!
You gifted me some knickknacks. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Now to the back. Hold on. Now I'm going to give you one thing right now. Do not roll your bits over these rollers. They will get sucked inside. They will get caught and you will rip them. Thank you so much.
Yo, guess what?
Yeah.
There's free rides for goth girls.
I also give free rides for goth girls. And Latina girls. Asian girls. Girls in general. Free rides. Also, I'm very curious as to whether or not this actually is a, did she say 98 Cadillac hearse? I'm very curious if that's like actually it. Like, I think she owns one. But like, is she an expert in that? Because that would be really, really cool.
What's happening? Why did you give her a hearse?
You don't know the lore.
What is this goth-ass David Dobrik bit? What is this? Did you just give her a car?
We surprised our best friend with the hearse.
Okay, alright, that was Selena's turn.
Guys, Selena has her own hearse in Canada.
Yeah, I've had 4 of them. Don't ask me why. Actually, do. Look at all the cargo space you have. Nice
So you
Corvette.
don't kill people and store their bodies in there?
We are about to enter Building 5, which was the primary wing of the tuberculosis hospital, aka where the insane amount of deaths happen. We're talking, they estimate 40,000 people.
40,000.
Those are people that live in my hometown.
Isn't that insane?
I didn't realize how pretty his eyes were.
They're beautiful, right?
It's full of death.
That's crazy.
Hey, what?
Whoa! Water dropping on my oh god, guys!
Why is fart smell coming out of there though? Do you guys smell it?
You get one more use of the word fart tonight, and then you're cut off.
Okay.
Alright.
There were so many people that died here that they used.
So if she's being serious, farts are usually a sulfur-based scent, which does symbolize the demonic. You know, they're coming from hell, sulfur and brimstone. So perhaps if she actually is smelling sulfur, she could be smelling a demon. On the other hand, this is an actual true story. I have a friend. Her name is Amanda. She went investigating a place in, I believe, Scotland. It was either Scotland or England, with her now fiance. And she got this unbelievable stench of sulfur and rot. And her fiance was like, oh, this place is supposedly haunted by a demon. Come to find out, he just ripped ass. And it was a silent but deadly one. But she fully believed that it was a demon haunting the place. And like, she even was like messaging me. She was like, oh my god, Reno, you won't believe it. I'm at this place and there's a haunted thing. And then I asked her about it like 5 months later, and she was like, oh, you know, turns out that was just Aaron and he ripped ass and it was really disgusting. So it could very well be someone did rip ass.
Incinerators to obviously burn the bodies, and then sprinkled their ashes around the sanatorium.
Why is so much water falling on me?
That has to be a ghost, dude.
What is happening?
You can like move to the side a little bit.
The water's falling on you because you are standing smack dab underneath a seam. So this little line here above his head that you can see, right? That's a crack. And there's snow dripping down into it, and it's wet, and it's dripping on his head constantly.
Take a step.
No, I need this. It builds character.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Okay.
Remember I told you I don't get cold.
You actually told us when we first saw you, you're like, I don't get cold at all. We were like, we have a Explorer sweatshirt for you if you
We're
want.
testing that out for sure.
Like this one?
Yeah, if you wanted to give...
Listen, I love their merch so much, and I wish I could afford any of their merch. But much like that other guy, I too am also someone who does not get cold that often. So I will be out in 30-degree weather in just a sweatshirt. I'm a New Englander, okay? We live in the cold 6 to 7 months out of the year, so we're kind of used to it. I don't know where he's from. But yeah, I would love any of their merch. A t-shirt, a sweater. Hell, I'd take a free sticker. Sam and Colby, if you want to send me a free sticker, I'm like your #1 reaction fan. I'll be honest, I don't know if there's anybody else who does reactions to Sam and Colby. I'm sure there probably are. It's just not anything that I've looked up yet. But I'm their #1.
Freaking warm, unlike Garrett, you could get your own Explorer sweatshirt. Shopexplorer.com.
I slipped on the ice and I grabbed onto the sweatshirt, and what thick quality it is.
Wow. Well,
Durability.
That's so beautiful.
Go get shopexplore.com today. Let's go.
Ooh, I think I like the one that Colby's wearing the most. I think I gotta go Colby, Celina, Sam in terms of the merch that they've got on right now. I love the white with the black on it. I think that's really, really pretty. And then I do love that green that's on Celina's. Sam's is okay.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's get into
Wait, one more thing. I'm sorry. We need to be protected, and you have something for us.
I have protection.
You do?
I do have protection for the first time ever.
Yes.
For something so crazy, we needed insane reinforcements from none other than Garrett himself.
Wait a minute, are you serious? Wait, do you have the holy water? Because I have holy water in here.
You do?
Okay. This is not the first time I have seen somebody put holy water in a water gun. The first time I ever saw it was Ryan Bergara from Watcher or BuzzFeed Unsolved. It works. It definitely works. It's not as if you need to submerge a spirit or a negative entity in the holy water. You really just need to splash a few drops on them, and that is supposed to be enough to get them to leave or run away. So a squirt gun, it gives you that accuracy of bang 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 bang. I'm gonna hit that demon square in the face with it. I find it absolutely hilarious though.
Really? God!
Thank you for. I made these for Sam and Colby.
Garrett made us holy water guns
They were
like
dazzled.
a year and a half ago.
They were dazzled.
And we figured we gotta bring them out.
We had to bring them out, man.
I love bedazzling things for my friends. What can I say?
We're not gonna die from the deep.
You know who Garrett reminds me of? He reminds me of Trevor Everts from Mythical Kitchen and Smosh. It might just be the appearance, but also kind of they have the same mannerisms and personality, it seems like. I wonder if they've ever met.
Oh, you look so cool like that. That's what I always imagined you'd hold them like.
Okay, I feel like you need a montage of everybody with the guns now.
Right? There we go. All right. Yeah.
God, I'm so wet. Look at all this water on me. No, sorry.
Garrett,
Sorry.
from the water.
Sorry. I already got it, but.
Dude's got the range and the melee going. He is ready for any demon.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you, Ghost.
No!
Let's get inside.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
This is a nope zone for me.
So, guys, what's wild about this place is that there's an underground tunnel system that connects all the 32 buildings here.
If I don't get to crawl around.
Which is actually fairly common for tuberculosis compounds. So they would build these tunnels. One, it's an easy way to move storage around, especially in places like this where there's winter. What's easier, trudging through and plowing a bunch of snow every single day, or building a tunnel and just going through the tunnel? It also made it easier so that way they could transport the dead bodies. And people did not have to look at them. Any, rare guests that would be showing up. But also it was a way to make sure that the people who were suffering there didn't be like, hey, why is that guy missing all of his ribs? Because they would do weird experiments on tuberculosis patients to try to cure them. So yeah, tunnels on a tuberculosis compound, definitely not unheard of, especially the fact that it's also later an asylum. That would be a great place to put some of the worst people. And when I say worst, I mean the ones who are like actively suffering the most, away anytime that like families might come to visit their loved ones, if they ever came to visit their loved ones.
Those tunnels tonight, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Well, we'll see what happens later. But there's also two very, very scary dark entities.
No, it's just us. What's up? You asked us to be here. This happens all the time. Yeah, we're really nice.
Crescent is home to two known dark entities that rule over the other spirits. The first one being named the Creeper. The Creeper is interesting because it can appear to multiple investigators at the same time. It's known to stalk visitors by crawling on the ceilings of F Block, the children's ward, the chapel, but mostly the tunnels.
You ever heard of something called the Creeper?
Oh, Minecraft!
Very close. Except for this one.
Guys, I think that's a sign that you should be on the lookout for my Minecraft Monday videos. Every Monday they'll be uploading different times because I'm testing out what times they do best at uploading. But every Monday they come out before 5 p.m. Every Monday. Go check them out.
Is an 8-foot tall shadow figure that crawls around on the walls and is supposedly non-human.
Seriously?
He has a tadpole instead of legs.
Hey, what was this movie?
He's got a tadpole, you know,
He
like
looks
tail.
like a sperm?
He looks like a little sperm, like going around on the ceiling.
I don't think we want to be saying that, because what if he, like, you know...
Oh, we're pissing him off right now.
What's wrong with that? It's just science. I think it's really cute that all of us used to be the sperm.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, except for this sperm can make you vomit and hallucinate. So, like, that's the thing I don't want.
I always throw up. If there's like a throwing up thing, I always am the one who barfs.
Guy with a gag reflex, or what do you mean?
No, I don't have one of those.
Whoa. What is happening?
Oh my god.
We're gonna need that holy water, guys.
The second darker entity is an antagonistic trickster spirit known as the Mimic. It mimics the voices of people who are familiar to you in order to lure an individual away from their group. Our goal tonight is to figure out who these dark entities really are and how Crescent came to be their home.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So they've got the Creeper, which could very well be a shadow entity, a strong shadow entity at that, if it is said to make people vomit and hallucinate. And then the other one, Mimics, are a known spirit entity. They are, like they said, notorious for copying the voices of people that you are close to, people that you know. So you could experience something where it's like Sam and Colby are in two separate rooms, right? Let's say they've got 3 rooms. You've got room 1, 2, and 3. They don't know what rooms they're going into, right? So Sam goes into room 1, Colby goes into room 2. But then all of a sudden, from room 3, you hear Colby's voice, right? And Colby is saying like, hey, Sam, come to room 3 real quick. But Colby's in room 2. And Colby hears it as well. So then Colby says, Sam, I'm not in that room. So now Sam's in room 1 and he's like, okay. So either room 2 or room 3 has a mimic in it. And now he has to make that tough decision of, do I go to one of those 2 rooms? And if so, what might happen if I pick the wrong room? And if he picks the wrong room, the mimic can do some form of harm to him. Possession, could be physical harm, who knows. They are a relatively common spirit. A lot of people claim that after they've used a spirit board or a Ouija board, whatever you want to call them, that mimics tend to appear in the area that they're at. So they are a relatively well-known, well-documented entity.
It might actually be either going to the basements or the tunnels themselves.
Cool! Yes! That's where the Creeper is at.
I felt like a bit of a shift, so that's interesting.
A shift?
So when I feel spooky, I get vertigo or ear ringing out vertigo.
Well, I'd be very interested to see what you...
That is also something that is somewhat well documented. People who could potentially have medium or psychic tendencies will get a ringing in their ear or vertigo, and it's usually a sign that something is changing in the atmosphere around them, right? A spiritual presence is happening. They're going down the right path, right? So whatever, like say if they are a psychic medium who has an otherworldly helper, that otherworldly helper might be communicating to them to say, hey, you're going the right way by, making the ringing in their ears or making them feel vertigo and stuff like that. So it's not entirely unheard of. I do know Celina, I believe, claims to be somewhat of a medium. I don't know too much on that aspect of her, though.
Down here, because the two non-human entities that they hear are called the Mimic and the Creeper, and they're both supposed to be mainly in the tunnel systems.
And didn't you say that you heard like a voice, like a lower voice?
When I was in the porta potty, I heard people talking, and I thought you guys had come outside.
You thought it sounded like us?
It sounded like,
the Mimic.
The way that they freak people out is they try to talk like people that you know, so that you get lured away from your group.
Whoa.
That's when it disassociates your brain.
They say that even the other apparitions here, just like the regular people that were patients, are afraid of the Mimic and the Creeper.
So if you hear just a guy talking about Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, be careful, it might not be me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Charlie's Angels.
It might also just be him, though, depending on how bored he gets. But, again, so yeah, the spirits are trying to separate you. And there are some people who believe that the reason why that is when you are alone, your fear and your negative emotions become stronger, and they then feed off of that, right? So when you're in a group, they can't necessarily feed off of all of you together because you've got, John Doe standing next to you while you're in this room, and you guys can sort of feed off of each other, right? Like, okay, I'm really freaked out, but John seems to be fine, right? So, like, maybe I shouldn't be as freaked out because clearly, like, John's not experiencing anything. Versus if you're alone, then the emotions and the thoughts start running wild, and then they can feed off of that, and then you can start disassociating. They can attempt to possess you. So, very common for spirits to try to get you alone. Multiple entities can also be sometimes shown as really it's one entity. It is a demon, a very powerful dark entity that disguises itself as multiple entities to try to get you to let your guard down. They haven't mentioned anything demonic, like there haven't been any mentions of demons themselves. Negative entities and demons are two drastically different things. Demons are otherworldly. Negative entities can be either otherworldly or they can be, a former patient who has passed away, a former serial killer who died here, anything like that. Not every place that has a negative entity is a demon, though. So keep that in mind.
Full Throttle is great. Watch it.
Drew Barrymore.
Well, yeah, and Lucy Liu too. Kicking ass. Come on, focus, Colby.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm the cameraman, dude. Okay.
Is this the way we need to be going?
I have no idea.
Look, there's an arrow.
Yeah.
We must follow the arrow.
I can't believe that I just put us in the right direction. That's good.
You're killing. He's like our Boy Scout leader. Look at this.
I was a Boy Scout.
What'd you get to?
I got to Eagle in my heart, but I technically didn't. It was a whole thing.
I got to life.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, we're so good at starting fires.
Oh, dude.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Guys, right here is what they call the crossroads.
Yeah.
So this cross-section right here leads to all of the major buildings that are haunted.
Wait, no, for real. Like, do you guys feel kind of like in touch with, you know what I mean? Like locations, do you get feelings and stuff?
Oh, for sure.
She definitely does.
Because this
I don't
little
get
shift
that
right
much.
here was like,
You actually felt that?
yeah, just right here. What is that?
Well, they do say this is like one of the most haunted places because it is the center where all the spirits can conjoin.
This is where you can go.
And it's a crossroads. So in lore and mythology, crossroads are a very important place because that is where it is so that you can meet the devil, demons, stuff like that, and make deals with them. But based off of going back to what Garrett said, do you guys ever, get feelings when you go there that, something has changed and stuff like that? That is a key ingredient, or not ingredient, that is a key piece of evidence when you go paranormal investigating that a lot of people don't like to talk about, because sometimes you're not going to get things on camera, but you're going to get feelings, or you're going to walk into a room and be like, something is off in this room specifically, right? Not in the hallway. Hallway feels fine, but this room specifically, something is off. And there's no way to document that with a camera, right? You can't just walk in and be like, the camera and be like, hey, something's weird here. It's you. So you have to be able to vocalize that and then take that into account when you're looking at some of these things of paranormal investigations, right? Some people will claim like, no, like you feeling something different is just your body acting weird. Bodies act weird all the time. But it is an actual piece of evidence. You know, you walk in and suddenly you get goosebumps in this room only. You didn't get them in the hallway. You felt completely fine. Everything was normal. You walk into that room, goosebumps. Or you walk into a room and all of a sudden you get dizzy. You feel nauseous. You get a splitting headache the second you walk into a room. All of these things can be signs of the paranormal. It's just there's no way to scientifically figure out what's causing them. So people tend to say, no, that's not evidence of the paranormal. But it can be.
Go in either one of these directions to go around the entire campus, so it's a big meeting point for the spirits.
Dude, there's this weird, like, directional thing going this way.
You can't even see, it's so scary.
That's terrifying how long and far away that is.
So you look, that's another tunnel system that leads to the church, and what's really screwed up, the children's ward. They had 122 bed children's ward of how many of the children of the parents that caught tuberculosis.
Yeah, super sad.
Really sad.
Really? I mean, that's sad, and I recognize that, but we get to go in tunnels? For sure.
We're gonna definitely hit that tunnel.
Can I just show you something real quick? I'm not trying to distract from the goal, but is that the most, like, video game-looking room you've ever seen in your life?
Oh my god, it is.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to, like, do the sneaking around like this. You could just look like this. You know what I mean? Like Last of Us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
And you like throw a bottle that way.
Yeah, to like distract people.
This was on you for inviting me. Okay, sorry.
Honestly, I love Garrett. I think he's great. I feel like too many paranormal groups have way too many, like, stoic, dead serious, like, everything has to be blah, blah, like, we're here for a reason. If we don't find the evidence, then blah, 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 we gotta be as stoic and serious as possible. But having someone who comes in and is a skeptic or is, energetic and happy about these things can actually be a benefit to you, because that's an energy that's coming forth that is spreading throughout a room, that's spreading between the people. So it can make it so that way, like, hey, yeah, there's said to be negative spirits here. You don't want just the negative spirits to interact with you. You want all the spirits to interact with you. And people are going to be more willing to go talk to someone who is happy and like exuberant and like extroverted and full of life, right? Then they're going to be like, that guy over there is very serious and very scary looking. I don't want to go talk to him. But that dude over there is like having the time of his life. He seems fun. What if I go interact with him, right? So like having somebody who is a little bit silly, who's enjoying the time, right? Like he's excited about this, is always a benefit more than it is a detriment.
We're back. Sorry.
Whoa, where did Sam go?
Sam?
Ew, Sam, where are you?
Sam,
Wait, where the fuck did he go?
Followed me.
Sam! Oh, he's over there.
How did you get that
so
far?
away? It's Sam, right?
How did he get that far? Actually.
Why is he not answering?
Oh, I found it.
Sam, are you okay? How did you get that far?
Sam, you just followed me in this room and I turned around.
Wait. Actually, what is happening? Sam, how are you there?
He followed me in. Like, I felt him against my backpack and then I turned around and he was gone.
What the? Dude, I'm not even trying to be funny right now.
Ask him something that only he would know.
Is that actually Sam?
What just happened?
What are all the names of One Direction?
Oh shit, I have no idea.
Dude, that is gross. I'm not even. That is crazy.
No, Sam, you followed me in this room and I turned around and I don't like that.
Oh god, he's gonna go. Hit him with the crowbar! Hit him with the crowbar!
No, dude, I don't know something that you would know.
Did you follow me in here or no? Did you just continue on?
You can't be joking like that, dude, because people actually disassociate in here, the first-time investigators.
Sam, you finished your word. I looked back at you and you weren't there, and we immediately came out here and you were all the way down the hall.
When I think I'm dreaming, I pull out my phone because you can't read in dreams, and I read something because I genuinely thought I was just dreaming. Because that doesn't make any sense. You were down there when we walked in there and we turned back and you're like a mile that way.
And it was quiet.
I legitimately thought I was dreaming just now because I was like, that couldn't happen in real life.
Was that actually like weird?
No, that was weird.
No, I didn't think it was weird.
No, we're all
Sam,
freaking
we
out.
were talking and you followed me in here and then I turned around. You said your last word and I went like to agree and smile at you and you weren't there and then you walked out and you're gone.
Valid. And can I tell you what that would sound like if that made any sense? It would sound like this. Like you would have to run.
You were all the way down there.
You were like here. Do you understand how loud that would be? I am so confused right now. What was that?
Did you like jog over there?
No, I thought I was just like casually strolling.
I'm like actually ooped out. Like I'm actually ooped out a little bit.
Okay. So I wanted to wait a minute because I'm notorious for going back and then they show an explanation to it. I want to see if he followed Celina in the room or not, if we can see that. So give me a second. I'm just going to go back a minute or two. Okay, so I went back and reviewed it. You don't get to see whether or not Sam actually walks into the room. Colby is following Garrett, and Garrett's the only one on screen. Celina and Sam would be behind them. So that is an issue that you're going to find when you only have one camera person. It's going to happen, unfortunately. There's nothing you can do about that unless you have the money to have multiple cameras and multiple batteries and multiple SD cards. It's a very expensive operation to do ghost hunting sometimes, especially if you want to capture every single angle. You can do it cheaply, and we'll go over that later on in the video. We'll talk about that like we always do. But yeah, we don't get to see whether or not he actually entered, so who knows whether or not he went into the room and then left the room, or if he just kept walking. But yeah, let's continue.
No, I thought I was just like casually strolling.
I'm like actually ooped out. Like I'm actually ooped out a little bit.
Crescent became known for being haunted during his operation as a prison. Guards and inmates would report seeing apparitions of a man with no legs pushing a cart from Building 5. This all started when notorious serial killer Joseph Kallinger got sentenced to life in Crescent Prison in the late 1980s.
Right now we are going through this building to get to Building I, which houses the most infamous prisoner that they possibly had at Crescent, named Joseph Kallinger. He was also one of the most famous serial killers back in the day.
Yeah, this guy was messed up. He thought he was destined to become God and that he had to murder basically all humans ever.
And he didn't succeed!
He didn't succeed!
Sounds mentally sound to me.
How many did he kill?
Kallinger killed his own son and then was caught on a 6-week rampage, torturing different families across the Northeast.
In one terrifying interview, when asked why he did it, he responded with, "I was gonna kill my own family, take my own life, and then become God."
Can I tell you guys something? Usually in videos I'm pretty sweet to like any ghosts, but I want to say something. Sounds like a pretty shitty serial killer if you ask me. You hear that, Joseph?
Oh no, he's instigating.
I am instigating. You want to know why? I'm always sweet to ghosts, but not ones who kill and are bad behavior.
Let's talk about that because I love that. That is the way that I do investigations on the rare occasions that I get to do investigations. Instigating is a hot topic in the paranormal investigation community because some people believe that you should never instigate, that you should always be respectful to the spirits. Some people believe that you should always do it because it gets a rise out of them. Blah, 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 blah. There's a split community. I believe it comes down to the spirits you are interacting with. If we are going to say the asylum part of this building, I'm not going to be instigating the people who died there, right? Because generally speaking, they were people who were suffering. I'm going to try to be nice. I'm going to try to, extend a hand out to them and be like, hey, listen, I'm just here to help. I'm just here to communicate, right? If it is a serial killer, if it is a murderer, if it's someone who, was an abuser in life and stuff like that, and they're a negative entity, yeah, I will instigate. I will call them out. I will try to get a rise out of them. It's not a black and white situation when you go investigating, right? Especially if it is multiple spirits. You need to decide what is best for you and how you want to investigate and react accordingly, right? So like, for instance, if I'm going to a place where I know that someone who abused children, right, died and their spirit is haunting the place, I'm not going to be nice to them because I wouldn't be nice to them in real life. I would very much be antagonistic towards them because they deserve that, right? But if it's, say, the child, right, I'm going to be nice to the child because the child isn't doing anything negative. They're not doing anything wrong. They're just trapped there. And it's sad, right? So I'm going to try to be sweet and kind to them to try to get them to interact with me. I'm not going to be kind to the abuser. And that's what I think a lot of people need to realize when they're doing investigations like this.
True.
Well, okay, so when the interview said, hey, I really hope you never get out, he looked back at the guy and said, I hope I never do either.
Oh my god.
Oh, so he knew. He was like double-sided.
So he was a self-aware serial killer.
Very self-aware, but what that also means is, I just thought about this, if he was in the afterlife, would he also want to stay here forever? He claimed to often have these hallucinations that were voices from God that made him feel like killing people. We don't know what or who forced him to do these horrendous acts, but what we do know is that everything about Crescent changed as soon as he entered the picture. He's supposedly one of those active ghosts, and he's just in the building to our right, so let's go try to find his cell.
Now, I am curious to know if when they say when he entered the picture, if that means when he, as a person who was alive, was jailed here, or if it's after he passed and his spirit showed up. I'd like a little bit more clarification on that, because it could be that while he was there, he has such a negative presence, a negative energy to him, that it kind of fed into the energy around him and caused any spirits, possibly an egregor, to gain more and more power and influence, or if it's after he passed away, his spirit was so negative that it stays there, and it's still, again, feeding all the negative energy around him.
Oh, snow. Okay.
We're entering I block.
Where Joseph Kallinger's cell is.
What's happening?
What the fuck? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah!
Scary old people are scarier than ghosts.
Old people aren't scary, they're sweet. That just sounds like an old person said it.
Oh.
Very confused as to why there is what seems to be a brand new walker in this abandoned building. Very curious about that.
Straight ahead of us into the authorized personnel only.
Oh, it'd be like a quick time event in a video game. Someone smash X.
Oh, here we go.
So this is where they would check in all of the prisoners.
Yeah, check it out. Boom.
SCI Crescent.
This used to be a full-fledged prison up until 2013.
What are you doing out of your seat? Where's your cuffs?
Oh, like a warden?
Sit down!
So I'd like to point out, so they said up until 2013. That means this building has been, at the time of this recording, vacant for 12 years. Roughly 12, 13 years. And look at how far into decay and disarray this place has become.
That's it.
I need to say it. Oh!
Let me know when to bend over and cough.
You would be so good at that.
Bending over and coughing?
No, prison warden!
What is happening?
A prison warden!
Hey, yo, man.
I'm 5 feet of rage! Stop talking! Sit in your seat!
Dude, it's working on me. What's happening?
I'm scared too, honestly. So this is the obviously main part of where all the prisoners were locked up.
I'm obsessed with prison. Like, it just really scares me. The idea of being in prison is the scariest
And
thing.
having no responsibilities and getting 3 meals a day and not having to pay bills is so scary.
No, prison is actually so scary. I think about it all the time. Do you guys actually think about that? Like how scary that
It
would
was
be?
a horrible place.
You would never break a rule.
No, I would never. No.
Isn't it crazy? I mean, there's actually so much energy in a place like this of just anger and violence and
Despair. People being trapped for decades.
dude.
Specifically in this one, because the one we were just in is general population stuff. Here is the high intensity security prison. There's only a couple of cells here, including the one of the serial killer that was...
Okay. So, they're mentioning all the negative energy and stuff like that. That can seep into the stones. That can seep into wood, into any pretty much organic material. But there's one interesting thing I wanted to point out. We can see the bars here. Cell bars, are made out of iron. And there is a myth, a legend, that states that the reason why they are built out of iron is because it traps the spirits inside. Meaning that even after you die in prison, your spirit will be stuck in that cell because it cannot pass through the iron. Now, in reality, we know it's because iron is incredibly difficult to break, but there is some symbolicness behind jailing someone behind iron bars.
on surveillance 24/7.
Yeah, Joseph Kallinger, which is right over here.
Dude, that would be a fate worse than death. I'm not even joking. To be in prison for the rest of one's life. Ooh.
Cell number 6 was actually where he stayed for 23 hours a day.
Joseph Kallinger's cell.
It said, look, dude, it says Joseph and his 12-year-old son Michael went on a crime spree. He brought his 12-year-old son to murder people.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. He possibly murdered his own 14-year-old son.
Ooh!
They robbed and assaulted at least 4 families and killed 3 people.
Can I go in his cell?
Go on in.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna talk shit about him in his own cell.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? It's like it never opened.
Oh my god.
So that thing right there that we're seeing in the center, that is actually where they would then give the prisoners like their food trays. If you were locked in these cells, there was very little human interaction that you got with. You did not get to see other people. You know, the high intensity ones would not be able to go to like a cafeteria and eat with other inmates. They ate in their cell. That 1 hour that he was not in there was probably the mandatory 1 hour of sunlight that he is allowed to have every day. So he would be able to, you know, walk out in the yard in a, you know, gated in yard with him and maybe the other high intense cellmates, but he would not be with like the general population of prisoners.
What? Oh no! I'm stuck in here with Sam! Oh no! Help! Open it!
Only one bed for both of us.
His eyes are too pretty! Help! Oh no, it's locked! It's clearly open. That's crazy. Dude, I actually thought we were locked in for a sec.
So the coroners say that he died of a heart attack, but that's not true. He actually died because he chewed a mattress and then choked on the fabric in this room.
Are you serious? That's gross, dude.
He was actually chained down, so all those are restraints on the side.
I want to chain myself there. I've got handcuffs in here.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff. Do you want to see?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
I mean, I just wonder because I actually don't remember what I packed in here.
This is where he like choked and died. He's like, let's pack it up. Let's see who can.
Well, Joseph can kick rocks, dude. He killed people.
That's true. He's a bad guy.
You're talking about him in his cell, which he's most likely haunting.
I don't give a damn. I'll talk shit about some serial killer.
Okay, you should bring Woody to such a bad place.
No, Woody's for good vibes.
What the fuck is this, dude?
Well, that was just reading material for the airplane.
I've never met anyone who's that weirded me in my whole life.
You don't know Microwaving for One by Sonia Allison? No. Well, that's your lost applesauce because it's got some great recipes in it.
What the fuck? No.
Okay, if Joseph wants to see any of this... Well, actually,
What does the airport say when you...
So that thing that just fell out was a planchette. And a planchette is used with a spirit board, talking board, Ouija board, again, whatever you want to call them. Does he have one in there? That's also a very creepy doll.
Dude,
I took this as carry-on on the plane. They didn't even check it. Isn't that crazy?
you're wondering where you're talking.
Listen, I'm not trying to put my vibe too much on your guys' video, because you guys are the goats, but like, I do always leave a little doll to see if a spirit wants to enter it, so do you mind if I leave this somewhere in here?
I mean, that's a plan.
You want to take a serial killer, possible demon goes home with you?
Yeah, in her.
Brother.
So maybe we put her on.
I like this guy. He's fun, he's whimsical. Sam and Colby definitely needed more of that. But yeah, that's also an interesting thing to do. Some people do, when they go out investigating, take home souvenirs. Normally it's not anything big, you know. Plenty of people will be like, oh yeah, I took a rock from the place. It's just a way to remember it. But sometimes that can be used as a way for a spirit to form an attachment and follow you home. So very, very interesting that he wants to have the spirit form an attachment with him.
Joseph's little bag.
Okay, sure he would like that.
Okay, and then what was I doing? Oh, I did tell you that I got you. Well, remember what I said?
You said handcuffs, right?
No, I said I had one of those for you.
Nerd.
And I said you're gonna love what it's in, which is a cute little.
What was that? You heard that too?
No, what?
Loud ass noise behind you.
Hello?
Did someone like my vintage clutch? That was crazy.
So there was like an echo. Let's go back just a little bit. If we listen real closely here, there is an echo that we can hear.
Remember I said I had one of those for you. Nerd. And I said you're gonna love what it's in, which is a cute little.
What was that? I heard that too.
No, what?
Loud ass noise behind you.
Hello?
Did someone...
Noise behind you. What was that? I heard that too.
No,
But it's in, which is a cute little...
What was that? I heard that too.
No, what?
Loud ass noise behind you.
Okay, so the echo that I heard was just Sam speaking. I don't hear any loud noise coming from behind them.
Hello?
Did someone like my vintage clutch?
That was crazy.
Did you hear that man's voice? Guffaw?
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, my heart's going crazy. What's my heart rate?
I swear, like as we were all talking, there was like an echoey man's voice.
That's also a good piece of equipment, if you can afford one to have on you, is a smartwatch that can trace your heart rate. They're not like the most accurate thing, but it can tell you like, hey, your heart rate is spiking, which means that something in the environment is changing with you specifically.
It's behind you.
Yeah, no, that's what got my heart rate to 130. Wasn't that insane? Just hearing that voice, because that was none of us. I mean, there's a bit of an echo.
So do you think something came in?
We're all confused. We're in a serial killer's jail cell. Like, how could something possibly have reacted to that?
To Woody and Sonia Allison.
Sorry, I know I have too much stuff in here, but
Recorder.
that's just in case anyone wants good vibes.
Oh, yeah, well, we can have that later.
We love good vibes. Actually, in the church, we need some music.
We do need some music.
I bring my camera, so I'll just be randomly snapping photos,
Oh,
okay?
sick, okay. So you really want to handcuff yourself to this bed right now?
Just for a minute. I know we have tasks to do.
Speaking of, what if we do our first investigation in here right now?
Is that cool?
And yeah, you can handcuff yourself while we do it.
Now, this cell actually would be the perfect place to do an Estes method in, because there is a serial killer there, so you could potentially get some very, very good responses and evidence. So it looks like they're just going to do a regular spirit box.
This should be the best trigger event. We're not only in his cell, literally Garrett is sitting right where Joseph would be. Alright, ready?
Wait, that's the REM pod. That's too.
Okay, so the REM pod, let's talk about that real quick. The REM pod is a device that releases an electromagnetic field, and basically the closer you get to the device, the stronger the alarms and the sounds go off. Means the stronger a presence has broken that field, right? It also has a temperature gauge on it, which will tell you when the temperature drops. Does not tell you when the temperature increases, just when it drops, because that's what you want to see. Spirits are said to suck the heat out of things. In a place that's 30 degrees, where there's probably no heat running through the building, it's not going to do too much for the temperature gauge. But REM pods are a great way to track movement, right? You can put them, say, down, multiple down a hallway, right? And if something is walking down the hallway, each one will light up and sound off in order. There's a specific word I was looking for that I can't remember. Succession. There we go. In succession. So that being in the center means that something has crossed into that electromagnetic field. They are clearly far enough away that they themselves would not be affecting it.
Temperature on the REM pod right now. Right when we're about to start.
That's good time.
I mean, it is cold, so maybe that's it.
Dude, my camera's not working right now. Wait,
what?
did you guys hear that little shuffle out there? It's not working right now. Wait, what? It's not working right now. Wait, what? It's not working right now. Wait, what?
That's
I thought that was the camera.
No.
It was a little...
So I did hear that shuffle. I will say there is a lot of them. So when you are listening and you hear things like shuffles and steps, you do want to make sure that you are checking the people that you're investigating with, just to make sure it's not them and they don't realize it. It doesn't look like it's any of them, so it could have been something paranormal.
No, that was, sorry. Doctor, there was a little...
If there's anybody in I-Block, any prisoners, anybody from the asylums, or Joseph Kallinger himself, please let it be known. You can speak with us through this device. If there's anybody here, can you please say hi or introduce yourself?
Okay, now what they're using is called a spirit box, and what a spirit box does is it cycles through radio frequencies in quick succession, and spirits are said to be able to manipulate those radio frequencies to then speak to you. Some of the issues that you're going to get with it, depending on where you're at, where you're investigating, a spirit box might not work because it cannot connect to any radio frequencies. You can also get music that comes through it sometimes, because the way that radio frequencies work is you have multiple frequencies all within one. So let's say you are in a place where the radio station is 89.5, right? 89.5 is the strongest signal, but 89.6 is also that radio station, but just a weaker signal, so on and so forth. So what you need are coherent, concise answers. So if I say, hey, is there a spirit here with me? And it cycles through... and then I just hear the word applesauce. That's clearly not a concise answer to me. Is there a spirit here? Applesauce. No. So you want to get concise answers to your questions.
Trapped in here? That's my
Trapped in here.
Joe, are you in here with us?
Yeah, who's trapped in here?
Do you like that our friend here is sitting on your bed?
Do you want to hurt us?
Too weak?
Joseph, what was your favorite part about killing?
Greater! Oh my god!
People need to be greater than...
So that is another issue that you're going to find with a lot of people who do spirit box stuff. They are going to hear words and they're going to jump to conclusions and try to connect it to information that they know or stuff that they have experienced earlier in the investigation, stuff like that, or even later in the investigation they'll go back and they'll be like, hey, you remember when the box said greater? Everything with the spirit box you have to take with a grain of salt.
God.
Well, he wanted to be God.
That's what his favorite part about killing?
A lot.
Well, not a lot. You only had 2 victims.
That you know of.
Dude, it just said no.
Can you tell us how many people you killed?
All? He wanted to kill all. That's what he said.
People! And the robot's going off. I didn't even hear that.
Sounding like a man's voice every time too.
How do you feel about the fact that you failed?
Clear.
Here. Are you still locked to this room?
Do you feel like you achieved your goal?
Pretty
Something.
Pretty good. Did you feel bad for killing your own son?
I heard a yes in there.
What did you have your other son do while you were torturing those families?
Was there something?
They died together!
Wait, what? Say that again?
They died
They
together.
died together? What?
The families. What did you get from killing people? Why did you do it?
Do you think you were a good person?
No.
Did you like being in prison?
Are there any other spirits here?
Higher.
I'm surprised they didn't react to 14 because he killed his 14-year-old son. I'm surprised they didn't react to that. Maybe they forgot how old the child was. But you see, I can also jump to conclusions, bridge things together, right? It's not just them, it's everyone who will do it.
Didn't say something like that too?
Are you afraid of any of the other spirits here? You heard there's a couple that are darker.
Yeah, have you heard of the creeper?
Or have you heard of the thing they call the mimic?
Is what happened with Sam in the basement real?
Yeah, was somebody trying to pass themselves to me? Or use me?
I will say too, when you are doing a spirit box, make sure you are giving time for the spirits to answer. So ask a question and then wait 5 or 10 seconds just to give the spirits enough time to respond to you. Asking it in quick succession is going to not only confuse spirits who are trying to talk to you, but also confuse you. Right, so like if everyone's talking, but then they answer one question, your brain's already on the last question that was asked, and not the question that they're answering, which was 3 questions before the last question that you asked. Do you get what I'm saying?
A lot of investigators here have violent interactions with the spirits. Why is that?
What's wrong with you?
Were you innocent?
Would you really have tried to kill all of humanity if you could? Guarantee it. I guarantee it. I swear he said I guarantee it.
Clear as day.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Well, I guarantee that you failed.
A little. You said, well, a little.
Bro, are you calling me little? What's good?
What do you think of Garrett sitting on your bed?
Do Do you want me alone in this room? Hell yeah?
Oh, hell yes.
Dude! Oh, fuck. Wait, like, what's up? What's up, bud?
Would you be down?
Yeah, just leave me for like a minute in here.
Yeah?
Just the camera, and close the door.
So you're gonna ask questions in here, and we're gonna go outside with the spirit box. So let's see if we get any luck.
And you have some questions that I can actually ask him, because you did your research.
We did our research.
We did our research, guys.
And we're gonna lock you in here, man. I'm okay with it. All right.
That's also something smart that you can do. Do your research before you're going. However, I am of the opinion that if you are going investigating and you claim that you are a psychic medium, or that you are sensitive to the paranormal, or you have someone who's coming that claims that, don't give them any information at all. Validate that they truly are by having them come in and then having them pick up on things, right? And then correlate that to the stuff that, if you're bringing in someone who is a psychic or who claims to be a psychic, hey, that this cell is where the serial killer is. They don't know that. Right, so they go in and they're like, there is a very negative, evil entity in here. I'm getting the sense that he killed people, right? Then okay, they don't know what I know, so we can kind of confirm whether or not that they are a psychic. Now, the item that he has in his hand is kind of like a spirit box. Basically, what it does is it also goes through radio frequencies, but you don't hear that radio sound a bunch, so it should just be voices coming through.
Are you feeling something?
It's just so weird, like everywhere we go has like a different feeling, but it's almost like we're chasing it as it's like moving on. This whole place has felt like something's either behind us or just ahead of us, is my feeling so far.
Is it true you killed one of your son? Okay, I don't understand this device, but it says seek. Do you feel like you became God? That's what you were trying to do, right?
Is there any spirits out here who would like to communicate with us?
Yeah, any prisoners or any patients from the hospitals?
Really?
What is your name?
You wish.
Do you want to hurt me? Do you want to hurt me?
I do.
Now's your chance, big guy. What do you want to say? You have the chance to say something to people now if you want. Go on, Joe. Say something if you want.
Live.
Live. No, you're dead as hell, dude.
Are you human?
Were you a prisoner here or were you a patient?
What the fuck was that? Wait, why the fuck would a radio growl like that?
Why would it grab?
That was not human.
Yeah, no.
Are you
That
the
was
creeper?
right after I asked, are you human? Do you recognize that name? Either the creeper or the mimic?
Anything you want to tell me about the other spirits in here, Joe? Apparently people are throwing up, getting punched in here. Anything you want to tell us? Warn us about? Or do you want something bad to happen to us?
Anguish.
I feel like we were getting a lot of words in there, like a lot of human
Not
words.
words out here.
Growls and scary noises.
Yeah, and just like some yells.
Something feels off.
So this is something dark, not something human.
I think so.
Most people that are coming here aren't looking for the serial killer. They're looking for the prisoners here. But the creeper and the mimic are known to be more in the center, in the crossroads.
So you don't get the attention.
We might have to go deeper into Crescent in order to find answers from those guys.
And you know what is the best way to get the mimic and the creeper's attention? Is to go up the stairs. Do it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, ring the bell?
There's a bell.
There's a bell in the Grace Chapel, and it kept saying going up.
Wait. Yeah, I cut.
Fuck, people are not gonna believe this.
What?
Selena's backpack is on the floor.
I wonder if that caught it over here, like where we were. You 100% put
I
it
came here
on
and
him.
I got gum and I put my thing fully back on the table and we went over there.
Did you hear Selena's backpack fall on the floor?
No.
You never heard this thing fall?
No.
It's on the floor. It was on the middle of the table.
That's fucking scary.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I feel nervous. I usually feel like cool in haunted places, but I feel like I have like nerves.
Is it true you killed one of your son? Zeke. Who was Zeke? Seek.
My backpack face down on the floor.
Okay, so if the backpack does fall on the floor via a type of spirit, it could very well be a poltergeist. Now, poltergeist is not a spirit that comes from any type of human. It is an otherworldly entity that has the power to move objects and has the power to interact with the real world. So it can push a backpack, it can knock over a camera, it can, bang loudly on things. Poltergeists are very, very active spirits. They kind of want you to know that they're there. They want you to react to them so that way they can feed off of that energy of you. So would not be surprised in the least if there is a poltergeist haunting these grounds because of how much negative energy is there. They are very well documented spirits, not like the movie Poltergeist where like they possess and rip houses apart and stuff like that. They can cause damage, they can break your things, but they're seldom ever that powerful.
Floor, but it was put on the table the entire time. They heard something fall, but I didn't hear anything.
You know what's crazy is I was 10 feet away from that and I didn't hear anything.
I'm gonna check real quick while you guys talk if we even got that on camera.
Thanks.
Yeah. Look.
Right here you can see as we walk into the other room, we did not mess with it. The backpack's on the floor. Right there. Boom. What that proves though is when we walked out, it was on this table. And when we walked back in, it wasn't. And you were locked in the cell, literally chained to the thing. You could not have done that.
Yeah, my hand is currently purple for that very reason.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was chained.
No, there's no way that would fall. Something that would have to lift this up.
No one's gonna throw the Gucci bag on the dirt.
You guys, look at this.
We're not purposely setting down the Gucci bag on the dirt.
Also, if the bag was in the position that it's in currently now, where the back of the backpack is face down, we saw that the front of the backpack was on the ground. That means that the spirit had to physically lift and flip it over. It didn't just slide it over.
It's definitely going on here.
Oh, why is there a Timu sticker on the bottom though?
Oh, really?
That's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you guys can cut that out. That's a really nice bag.
That was a gift from my husband.
Oh.
Sorry, Adam. We love you.
Adam, you're economical. It's a great choice. No, I'm joking. It's very real.
It lasts for a long time.
Wait a minute. Remember when I pulled out the little vintage clutch? Something else crazy happened. There was someone in here that liked purses. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're right.
Like someone who maybe they couldn't express themselves. Maybe
Or
they kind of
maybe all these people are prisoners who are thieves who would steal nice purses and things like that.
Bags.
I'm gonna go with the fact that they.
I don't know if they would put, unless they murdered people while they were stealing stuff. I think generally speaking, thieves would be put in the general populace part of the prison. I can't say for certain. I don't know how the inner workings of prison systems are, aside from the fact that it's modern day slavery in most places. But that's a different topic for a different time. But it could very well be, who knows, maybe there's the spirit of a female guard, or a guard who was like, hey, I really like purses, right? Who knows? Could also just be a poltergeist that's just I'm just going to move this thing because it's going to get their attention.
We're just kind of fabulous and couldn't express it.
That's better. Yeah. Honestly, I think Joseph Kallinger fucking got it, It's like,
They're all sisters.
Whoa, did you just do a little sassy?
No, we should move on.
Is it going?
Yep.
Yeah. I swear to you in that hallway back there was this voice next to you that just went, hey. I swear to you, I looked to see if you guys were recording anything and no one was.
Did it sound like a woman?
Well, no. It was crystal clear.
Did you hear a woman?
I did, but I didn't say anything because I was like,
guys!
I feel like it's weird.
There's female wardens in places, right?
Also, this was not just the prison,
So that's another thing. She said that she heard a woman, and they responded with guys, you need to tell us these things. You need to voice when you experience something when you're investigating in a group. Even when you're investigating by yourself, actually. You have a camera running, you need to say, I just heard someone whisper in my ear, I heard a lady speak down that hallway. You need to say these things because the more evidence you can get and the more evidence you can document, the better your claim that a place is haunted will be.
Oh, there was like the patients and hospitals, everything.
If I could simulate for the camera, you guys were up there and talking and it was echoey, and this is exactly what it sounded like for me. It went,
Oh my God, what the fuck?
right next to me.
I just feel like I hear people murmuring. I can't make it out with muttering.
This is what I snapped right when I heard that hay right behind me, and it's just this kind of weird haze back there, which is pretty odd.
So photographs are a great way to get evidence. Unfortunately, cameras can be really finicky, so sometimes you can get a picture that has like a haze in it. It could just be a lens flare. It could be dust. It's really difficult. A lot of people like to say like, oh, they only show up on Polaroid. They show up on all forms of film. Digital, actual film, Polaroid. If a spirit's going to show up, it's going to show up. One medium over the other isn't going to be any better. Polaroids, people like to do it because it's vintage and you can get it in quote unquote real time. The issue is Polaroids are very, very easy to damage and then have the picture show up wrong. So again, personally, I think digital is better.
It's tunnel time.
Let's go.
Let's freaking get it.
Again, as a reminder, this is where the mimic and the creeper might be, and the creeper is like an 8-foot tall tadpole-like shadow figure that crawls on the ceiling like a little sperm.
Okay, we can't call the creeper a sperm and not expect him to try to attack us. What if you were in the afterlife and you got called a sperm by like a little orc,
That'd be really
Why is
sad,
there a
actually.
breeze just started happening?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
That just started happening.
It's all because you called him a
There's
fucking
an
sperm.
actual breeze coming out of there, and there wasn't a second ago. Like, put your hand up and feel that.
Oh, you're right. I don't even need to put my hand up. It's just blowing.
In this specific
So that is another thing. Breezes can happen. They are in a tunnel system, so who knows if there's holes in the wall that leak out into the outside and it's windy out. It could also be spirits causing it. Again, it's not really something that you can, investigate in real time aside from, hey, I can feel cold air, I can feel a breeze happening. Because unless that breeze is strong enough to physically move something, there's no way to document it aside from what you say that you're feeling. But again, it could be something completely scientifically possible as just, there is a hole somewhere and strong wind is blowing outside that we can't hear because they're in a cement tunnel, or it could be a spirit.
tunnel, there is secret entrances to a lot of the other areas, like the children's ward, Block F, which is where all like the vomiting and the blacking out stuff happens, as well as the Grace Chapel, which we're going to next.
To ring the bell. But you know what's crazy about this is when this was a TB sanatorium, so they didn't just serve the patients. When people died, they would transport their dead bodies through these tunnels. So
Are you
nobody
serious?
saw. Yeah.
Interesting.
So 40,000 dead bodies might have been through this tunnel.
How long is it?
Very long.
Half a mile.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Dude, also, I didn't tell you, but I brought the little doll in case Joseph had his chance to enter her, but now anything else can. Let me get a shot of you guys walking. No one ever gets to see you guys walking together. Do you want that? Look at this. This is cute as hell. Look at the crew.
Scooby-Doo crew.
Wait, tell us something else about the church. What we're doing. Come
So
on.
we're about to ring the bell to try to get the creeper or the mimic's attention.
Has anyone ever done that before?
Nobody's ever done it before. We are the first.
We're gonna be the first people to do that. Also, watch your head.
Yeah, watch your head, watch your head.
Do you know what the bell used to like symbol?
Watch your head, watch your head.
I'm glad that they're saying that because as someone who has operated a camera before and as someone who has had to walk backwards while operating a camera, you have to make sure you watch where you're walking or know that there's nothing behind you because falling hurts. And when you have a very expensive camera, breaking it hurts. But speaking of cameras and being a cameraman and stuff like that, let's talk about what you need to do to go ghost hunting, guys. We're going to take a little break and we're going to talk about it. Because we do this every episode, I bring up the key items that you need to go ghost hunting, right? And I think now is the perfect time to do it because we're talking about cameras. Now, number one thing you need to go ghost hunting, aside from a haunted location, is a video camera. I've got this bad boy right here. This is a Panasonic 4K. I bought this about 5-ish years ago for about $1,000. On top of it is just a shoe mic. This has a built-in mic, but this one just gives me a little bit better audio quality. And then this is a cat's tail on top of that shoe mic. So basically what this does is this just diffuses any wind or air current that is hitting that mic, so you're not getting a lot of like air noise, like a lot of sounds. So you need a camera. I got this one specifically for 2 reasons. One, it films in 4K, so if I want to do a short film, I can film in the highest quality possible, or one of the highest qualities possible. And 2, this one has a built-in infrared light. An IR light. So basically what that means is I can film in night vision. That's that kind of greenish hue that you see that Sam and Colby don't really do a lot of stuff in. They usually have a light on top that is shining on them. You can buy ones that don't have a built-in IR camera, and you can buy an external IR light that your camera can then pick up on. That is also completely reasonable. I got this for simplicity's sake because it has an all-in-one. So that is your most important piece of equipment, is some way to record video. The second one that I personally believe that you need to have is one of these guys right here. This is a digital recorder. This is a Sony. This was about $80. It's not super expensive, but basically what it is you can collect EVPs, which is an electronic voice phenomenon, which they have not really done yet. I'm sure they will eventually, but you turn this on, you hit record, you ask a question, you wait 10-15 seconds, you ask another question, rinse and repeat as long as you want to, and then you go back and you can listen in real time, or you can listen on your computer when you're editing all your footage together, and see if you caught any voices, right? So you would be listening for voices in between the questions that you ask that we necessarily wouldn't be hearing with our own ears. Again, I don't think you need to buy the super expensive ones. You can buy just one of these cheap guys and it'll do it all for you. So that's the second piece of advice. However, you, I guarantee, already have the perfect ghost hunting device on you. A smartphone. I 100% believe that if we get any definitive proof of the paranormal, it's going to come from somebody's phone. Just because of how many people have a phone with a camera built into it. Now, it's perfect. This thing has a camera built into it. Most phones also have a digital recording device built into it, so you can use it for that. There are also certain apps that you can get that allow you to ghost hunt. I don't personally trust most of them. I feel like it would be way too easy to go into them, to manipulate the code in some way to make it think that people are, getting responses and stuff like that, that they aren't actually getting. I have seen people use the Ghost Spirit Talk app on here. My friends, the ones that I mentioned earlier that, smelt the noxious fart, were recently at the Ancient Ram Heads Inn in England, and they used it, and they got some pretty interesting responses. So you can definitely download the apps to do that, but make sure you take the apps with a very heavy grain of salt. But yeah, that's basically all you need, aside from a location that is supposedly haunted, is some type of video recording device and some type of audio recording device. That's all you need. But with that being said, let's get back to the video.
Oh my god, it's so close, dude. Alright. Anyways, when you ring the bell, it does get the attention of the creeper and the mimic, but it was just a church bell back in the day.
But the church has a huge symbolism with all the people around here, because there's so many huge things that happen in this church. Like, it was our funeral place, it was marriage, it was baptism, everything.
What are you feeling right now?
I just heard humming. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
He's just off. Maybe he's the mimic now, dude.
Oh, where is he going?
To the left, that's F block, the most dangerous block of them all.
And he just went there alone.
Yeah, that's where everyone fucking gets vomiting, blacking out, and disassociation.
You're right.
That's like the most intense place.
He just went there, but why'd he go there? We weren't even headed there. Okay, you ran away.
Guys, we gotta quit freaking splitting up.
Hear it?
I'm so scared to turn this corner.
Oh shit. I'm okay.
Do you know where you just went in, bro?
I just wanted to see stuff.
Wait, why are you going off on your own?
I don't know. Something hit my head really hard, but maybe it was just, there's no blood though, so I don't care.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I just wanted to experience the darkness, and then I just like, boom.
You literally went into a place where first time people who come here to investigate feel like nausea,
So what you're experiencing right now, I'm actually checking, there's no blood, right? No, I just love being in the dark in haunted locations, which is tricky for a video because you can't film in the dark. And I wanted to see what that was like down there. And I just like...
You can film in the dark if you have an infrared camera, a night vision camera. So when you're filming it, you're in pitch black. You can't see anything unless you're looking at the screen, right? So we'll take my camera for instance, right? I open this up. This is a screen right here. So when I'm filming in infrared, I could be looking through this screen. However, if I shut that, I see nothing. My camera records everything. I see nothing. It's pitch black. Even with this open, I can even turn it. Right? I see nothing. I see nothing. It's all pitch black. So you can film in the dark. It is possible.
Something, and then I just walked right back, so I was like, it doesn't want me here. But I don't know, it might have just been...
Oh, you think it was like something that actually hit your head?
Did it feel hard like material, or did it feel soft like a body?
Like a material, but I didn't see anything when I turned my flashlight on, so I'm kind of tripping up right now. That's crazy, sorry.
That's insane.
Do you mind if we see if there's something that would have hit my head on? Because I was like, I remember exactly where it happened. That, duh, I should have just thought about that. So it happened right here.
Right here?
And then nothing. There's actually like an 8-foot
No!
Oh, gross, so gross.
This is where it happened.
Right here, and there's nothing. What the fuck? I just got really nervous and I walked back, but there's nothing.
Are you sure you didn't smack this or
No.
anything?
Look, I mean, I'm tall, but come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be like insane.
Wait a minute, that's crazy, because like, you know, in haunted locations, I've never, you know when I can't speak, there's something wrong. That's crazy, I'm just very nervous right now.
Wait, so you think something else hit your head? I mean, that one other guy literally got punched in the face.
In the face, our guide. He said he was talking about how he's like bleeding out the mouth. It was so intense.
Well, he's just talking about he might literally have a bloody head because of this.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard, it was really hard.
What the fuck? So there's no way he smacked his head on anything?
No, it was right here, I'm certain.
Wait, what about that?
There's nothing there. And no, nothing here.
Whoa.
I did not go this way.
Yeah, and you're tall, but like, you're not gonna hit your head on top of that.
No, there's a stairwell.
What the fuck?
Dude, that is something just...
We've had guests get scratched before or touched, but never smacked in the head.
I've never been physically, hurt by a ghost, but if it was gonna happen, it would be in a men's prison.
Right through those doors is F block. You randomly turned down here, but that is like the most violent part of this entire sanatorium. The most people get attacked in F block right there.
I didn't know that. I can't comprehend if something just made physical contact with me. That's never happened.
Why are you guys both going off on your own? Like, what?
I don't know. I just wanted to feel the darkness for a second.
That's a weird energy. I don't know. Something feels weird. Something feels like Groundhog Day. Backwards.
Okay, so personally for me, if I were in this group, I would not be going to the chapel next. I know that's where they were originally heading, so they want to go there and do their investigation there. But if he went down there and something happened to him, that is where I would start investigating next, right? Is because clearly there's activity going on here in the now, and we should go and get as much evidence as we can now, and then we'll go to the chapel later. I know they want to go to the chapel so they can ring the bell to try to get the mimic and the creeper to really become more active, supposedly, but clearly something here is active.
That is the chapel. We're here, guys. All these buildings are connected by these tunnels, so we literally don't even have to go outside the entire night if we want to.
Oh, good, Sam. We don't have to leave the prison where I just got assaulted. What great news. We don't have to leave.
Well, we're locked in. We can't leave.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You guys.
There was a...
Yeah.
What?
I thought it was back there. You thought it was...
I heard it loud as day up there.
I thought it was back there.
That was really loud.
You scared me.
I guarantee you that's on camera. That was so loud.
Should we look?
I didn't hear it.
Are you really?
Okay.
Why are we all hearing different sounds? Like, dude, that's been a reoccurring theme in this. Selena and I were confused.
Okay, let me go back and see if I can hear it. We'll start from here.
Just got assaulted. What great news. We don't have to leave.
Well, we're locked in. We can't leave.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You guys.
What the fuck was that?
What the... to leave.
Well, we're locked in. We can't leave.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You guys.
There was a...
Okay, I vaguely heard it. Honestly, it almost sounded like someone's jacket rustling. Like Sam's jacket rustling as he's moving. It's very, very subtle, though.
Yeah. What? I thought it was back there. You thought it was...
I heard it loud as day up there.
I thought it was back there.
That was really loud.
You scared me.
I guarantee you that's on camera. That was so loud.
Should we
I
look?
didn't hear it.
Are you really?
Okay.
Why are we all hearing different sounds? Like, dude, that's been a reoccurring theme in this. Selena and I were confused as hell when you guys weren't responding.
They're hearing different sounds coming from different locations. What is the mimic known to do? Separate people. The mimic is trying to separate them.
To the boom, boom, boom banging during your intro. We were looking at you guys.
So loud.
I was
Like,
literally
place.
saying, like, why aren't they stopping? What's happening? Why are we all hearing these extremely loud sounds?
It was literally like on the front of the building we were going to, but like boom, 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 and nothing.
This is so bizarre.
My only theory is that you guys were just talking so you weren't hearing it, but we were hearing it from like 150 feet away.
Is it even a good idea to ring this bell? The only thing the bell is gonna do is make things worse.
No, but is anything that any of us do for a living a good idea? We've all chosen this path and we do it.
We have to do it because
We're here.
Does Garrett do paranormal investigations on his own? I just realized that there is light shining through my window, and it is really, really bright. And I apologize for that, guys. I have to have my blinds like that so that way the air conditioner actually works. I'm sorry.
the first ones to do it too.
Yeah, have any of us ever went, well, that's probably a horrible idea that'll result in something terrifying. Let's go the other way. No.
Sally?
All right, let's just fucking bring this back. Oh, look at that! Iron cross.
Oh my god, there's more animal tracks. Look at all of that.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the chapel. Look, they still got like colored glass.
Stained glass.
It's
beautiful.
We gotta be really careful in here. Only go down the middle. Do not go down the side pews or the floor will collapse. So just
I'm
the
a
middle.
big girl, Colby.
The middle's fine though. We're fine.
Oh yeah, well, like where do we walk?
Just right in the middle, right here.
That was a real scare. Fuck. I did not know there was a pit. I don't get scared. That was crazy what just happened.
I peed myself a little bit.
Oh shit. Holy shit. Well, welcome to the chapel!
Oh my god. Alright guys, so the bell is right behind you, Sam, up a staircase.
Here we go. The guides here actually gave us exclusive access to be the first people to ring that bell. However, all the people that own this place have rung the bell before, and they say that is the thing that basically calls all the spirits to say welcome. So we're gonna do that and then start an investigation in the actual church.
So we're not really sure what we talked to in Kallinger's cell or outside of it, so this will make all the spirits come to us.
Wow.
Great.
Let's do it.
Oh, I don't know if I should do this. I'm 120 pounds. Oh, no. Why are you laughing? Skinny queen.
Oh dude, look, cotton candy!
Oh, yeah. And eat that, please.
Dude, look at this.
Well, they said don't go too close to the railing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No.
Are you afraid of heights?
Yes. It's okay. It's a long way down.
Well, it was saying to go up, and this is the only...
It did say to
Time
go,
to
go higher, right?
Yeah, because the bell is right in this room.
Let's just go to where the entity is saying to go. And what, do we want to capture it or not?
That is horrifying. Just imagery right there.
Oh my god.
Who wants to ring it?
Dude, that's crazy.
You gotta ring it 3 times, and then call out to the spirits.
I don't know.
Maybe we all put
we all
a
do
hand
it.
on it, and
Yeah.
we'll ring it, and then call it.
So I want to talk about something real quick, and it's a personal thing to me. Every time I've entered a church, and I grew up in a church. I grew up Protestant. We went to church every Sunday until I was like 10 or 11 maybe. And then I would go, after my grandfather passed away, I would go with my grandmother to her church, just as a way to like kind of help her ease into going to this church, because it was a new church for her. Every church I've ever been in, I have always had the like uneasiest feeling, almost as if something there is telling me I'm not supposed to be in that church, and I don't know why. And I've always looked to like, not the cross, I've always looked to like the back of the church, like where they would be now, which I believe is called the steeple. And there's always been something there that has been like, do not come to the steeple. Do not go to the bell. And I don't know what it is. Every church I've been into, I have looked towards the back of the church where the bell would be rung. And something in my body is like, you are not to go there. And I don't know why. So I feel like if I were in this building, I would be so uneasy even getting close to this area.
Oh my god.
Take me in here.
Oh yeah, no, we're good.
Wait, dude, isn't like the town gonna hear this?
Are you calling in every spirit of Pennsylvania?
3, 2.
Okay, they're in Pennsylvania. I don't know why I thought Ohio, and now that I think back on it, I don't think Ohio has any of the Appalachian Mountains in it. Weird.
Oh shit.
third day.
Whoa! What? Why is it fighting? Oh,
we're doing it way too hard. Holy fuck.
We invite all the spirits of Crescent Sanatorium to speak with us.
do any of you play the piano?
I feel like you do.
No, I can't stand it when people are like, you know, they're really good at piano and I only took lessons like ages 1 through 22, but I can't really play. You know what I mean? And they're so good.
Imagine that he just hits it.
Spirits actually get attracted here with music as well, so.
Oh, I have my flute!
Give it a play?
No, I'm not too good.
I've been taking lessons from age like 1 to 22.
Don't make me perform. I couldn't possibly get up on that stage and perform.
That was ear piercing, and I apologize for that. But something that he's doing is called using a trigger item or a trigger device. So basically what it is you go to a place and you bring an item that could be significant to that. So, right, they're saying like, hey, sometimes the spirits are attracted to music, so we can play the piano, we can play the flute, we can sing. You know, Demi Lovato sang and she put the spirits of women at ease, or whatever that was. But it is something that you can definitely do. You can bring in, say, if you go to like the children's ward, right, a child's toy could be a trigger object for a child spirit to want to come and play with you and show themselves and stuff like that. So trigger devices are an actual thing that you can use when you go out and you do investigations.
Sing a song.
Well, give me a narrative, and then I can sing a song about
Bring the creeps, the creeper and mimic, come.
Okay, the mimic, they say he's a sperm. The mimic, I think that he's a worm. The mimic, he runs on the wall. The mimic, let's all take a fall.
Yeah, that shit is hot as fuck.
That was really good.
We have a very special investigation because we have Celina's Infinity Deck!
Oh, what is this?
An infinity deck, so this is something that you get to connect to personally. You set it on the ground in a triangle. Spirit is supposed to guide you. You put your hand over it and you feel which card feels right, and then you flip it.
This works a lot like the playing card game that we've done on this channel, but maybe a little less negative.
So it sounds like it's related heavily to tarot cards. Tarot cards are a very old practice. They go through 4 different suits: swords, wands, cups, and pentacles, as well as a whole slew of different entity. I don't know if you would call them entities, what you would call them, but there's like the Fool, the Knight, the Chariot, Death, all those things, and you can use them to sort of gauge, you know, different aspects, you know, love, wealth, the future, stuff like that. Some people bring them to haunted locations and have, you know, like the spirits try to guide them and stuff like that with the cards. It's an old practice. A lot of it is very much like suggestive, right? So you'll never have someone read it and be like, you're gonna find the love of your life tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's like, oh, I feel like, you know, something's changing in your relationship and stuff like that. I get them on TikTok all the time. It's the delusions in me where they're like, the person that you love is gonna be reaching out to you soon, and like they never reach out. But it sounds to me like this could be closely related to a tarot deck, and there's hundreds of kinds that you can get. And with a tarot deck, much like this Infinity deck, it is supposed to be something that you are, you know, personally connected to, right? So you build that connection over time with it.
There's a stop card in here, and the rule is if spirit says to stop, you should stop.
You have to?
Doesn't mean you have to,
Okay.
but you should.
Would you be so kind to lead us in this investigation?
Absolutely.
Wait, I have something for this.
Okay, so it looks like it's a mix between a spirit board and tarot cards, which I am very interested to see how this works.
I'm so excited I get to use this. It's just somewhere in here. Does anyone want a tortilla while I'm in here? I've never gotten a chance to use this. I've had this for 8 years.
What is that?
It's just some really beautiful thing we can play our game on.
Oh, no way. This is perfect.
Yeah. Beautiful. Isn't that handsome?
Love it.
I saw this and I just fell in love.
This is a crazy energetic group. If you guys want to see this group come back for a part 2, would you guys be down?
Absolutely. Abso-frickin-lutely.
Let's go. Well, if you guys at home want to see that ever again,
Just every comment. No, thank you.
we were thinking that we should hit a really intriguing milestone. What if we can get to 16,666 for these guys to get back?
16,666,000 followers.
Okay.
Wait, what does that mean? You guys have that many subscribers? Is that what you're saying? Actually?
We're hopefully we can get close. But if you guys want to see this group back, maybe after we hit that milestone, we'll run it back.
Okay.
And listen, if you guys want to see me hit a milestone of 115 subscribers, I'm at 114 right now. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Also hit the like and everything like that. It really does let me know that you guys really enjoy this stuff, and I really enjoy this stuff as well. I do have an actual milestone. I want to be, once we're able to hit 1,000 subscribers, I want to go and do an investigation myself and bring you guys along via the medium of YouTube to do an investigation. But unfortunately, we can't do that until we hit 1,000 subscribers, because everywhere in my area that is supposedly haunted requires you to pay to go to. And I am a poor boy. All my money that I get from working my 40-hour-a-week job goes to housing and all my bills and everything like that. And that's another reason why I did the Minecraft Mondays, is it's a free thing that I can do with my son. I own 2 copies of Minecraft already, and it's something free that him and I can do together that doesn't cost me money. But yeah, I would also love to see these guys come back and join them. I think this is a fun duo with Celina and Garrett. I think it's really, really interesting. I would love to see more of them. So make sure you guys go subscribe to Sam and Colby too. I'm sure you already are if you're watching my content. But, in case you're not, go subscribe to them too. But subscribe to me first.
And like and subscribe down below, guys. We'll get them back on.
Let's go! A chant before we start. He texts you, calls things in, but
My little homie joins. Whoa! What's happening?
Did your camera just...
it just took pictures. The space is cleared, this triangle cast, let only truth through this moment pass. With heart aligned and quiet mind, I open the way for what I seek to find. No harm may enter, no fear may stay, only what serves me comes my way. By will, by ward, by steady breath, I welcome wisdom and protect what's left. I welcome you to just really focus on the deck, let yourself feel weird about it. Just clear your mind.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question, and then I just feel intuition which one I should flip. So my question is to the people, the spirits that reside here, is there one specific entity that wants to make contact with us tonight? So I don't feel them all. I feel like it's way colder over there than it was right here. Thinking this one. Yes! Whoa! Fuck. That is weird. Okay,
So there's one specific one that wants to speak the most.
Yeah, and I do want to preface this. Obviously, you guys can't feel this at home. Obviously, it is intuition, but I truly did feel like the cards were getting colder the more I went towards Colby. It was very bizarre. This pocket was warm. I don't know which one specifically was probably the hottest, but I just felt inclined to flip that one.
And it's cool you feel heat, because that's what a lot of people feel. For me, it's heat, or it's almost, you get pins and needles.
And it's also very bizarre too, because it's 40 degrees in here.
And that's what I was talking about earlier, where it's your intuition, right? You feel something, there's no way to document it scientifically, it's just you feel that. I'm curious to see what all these cards say. Are they, I'm assuming it's probably a yes, no, maybe, and then she said stop was one. So, very interesting. I think this is a cool little fun thing that you could do if, you're inclined to. I'm curious to see if Colby's going to ask any questions, because I know he's very religious. He has found his faith in God and in Christ, and nothing against that. I personally believe that all religions are perfectly fine, so long as you're not using your religion to be an asshole and to be mean to people. Believe what you want to believe. And that includes not believing, okay? If you're an atheist and you don't want to believe any of those things, that's fine. So long as you're not an asshole about it, I got no problem with that. But yeah, very curious to see where this goes.
Theoretically, that means there is one singular spirit that wants to make contact with us too.
Is this specific spirit from the time these grounds were used as a jail?
Yes. As a jail.
As a jail.
So Kallinger?
Well, okay. You know what's interesting, and we haven't even told you guys this yet. Right around the time that Kallinger was arrested, which is a couple years into the jail, that was actually when rumors of Crescent being haunted began. It wasn't after it went abandoned. It was during the time it was a prison.
So he brought evil with him.
I was going to say either with him or around that time. It could be anybody in that prison era, but that is actually the point in history when it turned haunted.
But it's crazy that you just said that, because there is a huge theory that Kallinger himself was demonically possessed and he brought the demon or whatever dark entity.
I do feel like someone just walked in that's curious and completely good-natured, by the way.
Okay,
Cool.
Do you get those types of feelings?
All the time.
Really?
Almost in a way that's eerie. And I don't even associate with it. It's weird. Like, I don't take pride in it. I don't know why I have this weird relationship with it to where I don't know, because some people they're really good at it, like you're super in touch with that, and sometimes it just happens in the weirdest way. I was on an airplane, and I kept on hearing this voice, like, tell her I didn't throw it, to the woman next to me, and I'm like listening to music, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be a weirdo, and I just took off my headphones, I was like, hey, how's it going, and I explained the situation, like, there's this voice in there's someone who wants to tell you that they didn't throw it, and she started crying. Whoa. And she was like, my son just passed away in a motorcycle accident, the night he died, there was this glass that got thrown across the room.
Holy shit.
And she was like, I didn't know if he was mad at me, or blamed me or something, and I said, in that moment, I was like, because it started again, and I was like, no, that's why he's doing this. I was like, he wasn't mad, he was just wanting you to know that he was there, and that he was like, okay. And then she started crying, and I was like, sorry, and went back to my music. Point is,
And that's why I can't say for certain that psychics and spirits and stuff like that don't exist, because one, yes, could he be telling a tall tale and he's just trying to hype up and make content and stuff like that? Absolutely, he could. Anybody could be doing that. But he doesn't seem like that kind of guy. Like, he seems like he's very genuine. He feels like he's very open about all this stuff. And so, like, for that to happen, and for these weird things to happen, there's no way to explain it. I've had people come up to me. I remember one specifically. I was working at Best Buy. That's actually when I bought my cameras. And this lady walks up to me and she goes, hey, listen, I don't do this that often, but I get these feelings. And I have one right now that's really, really telling me that I need to tell you that you're going to be doing something with entertainment, that you're going to be bringing joy to people's lives through some type of videos and film and stuff like that, and I just really had to tell you and let you know that. And I remember the entire time she's telling me this, I'm like, yeah, I want to be an actor and all that stuff, but like, it's just never going to happen for me. And like, my coworkers are standing next to me, like, they're hearing it, they're all like, what is going on? And then shortly after that, I had my first viral video on TikTok. I've had, bunch of people say that they love my content. I've started doing this. Again, this is now 5-6 years later from that, but like, I've always wanted to do this. And she was telling me, she said, that's the right path. That's the path you're supposed to be going down. And it's stuck with me this entire time. And, everyone that was listening in on that was just like, that was weird. But like, no one was like, she's just messing with you. No one was like, oh yeah, like, no one felt like she was like, oh yeah, like, I see his content and stuff like that and I'm just gonna mess with him. And she never came back. She never came back into Best Buy, so it's not like she was a regular. It's not like she saw me all that often and like knew. But it was just a really weird interaction that has stuck with me since then. So, like, that's why I can't discredit fully these people that say that. Do I want them to have, some sort of structure in which we can try to weed out the people who are just trying to do it for attention, or who are trying to, do it as, make money off of it and they're not actually this. Absolutely. That's why I say, if you're going to a place with a psychic medium, don't tell them where you're going. Let them go in and really, get stuff, let them really feel things, so that way you can cross-reference that with being like, yeah, in that bedroom, that's where the child died, that he now haunts that place, right? And she went in there and she was like, I sense a child's spirit. That's great, but to bring her to a place to bring them to a place where, they don't know anything about that, and they walk in and they're like, yeah, there's a demon here, and it's like everything that we've seen tells us that it's just a grandma that's been haunting this place, and the grandma just just loves her grandchildren, and she wants them to know that she's always watching over them, there's never been any negative interactions here, so that way you can weed those people out. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who's saying this because it's he's trying to get more content for Sam and Colby, because Sam and Colby are huge. They just mentioned hey, we've got 15.9 million, is that what it was? 15.9 million subscribers. They clearly don't need any more hype to get people to watch them. So I find this story that he's telling so fascinating.
I don't ever sit around thinking, oh, I want to experience something right now. It just hits you like a freight train, and I feel bad if I ignore it and don't say something. So yeah, it happens sometimes.
I mean, that's some mediumship going on. Some people are just empathic where they feel in a haunted place, but dude, you connected with the other side.
All right,
you want to try to ask a question?
I would love to. Is there anyone here that is going to try to attach and leave with one of us tonight? And this is the one that was screaming at me when you first put the cards down, so I don't really have to take a moment.
Whoa. No, okay, thank God.
Well, that's a relief. And that is good to know. I mean, it's so crazy. Just you put that cards down, that one was just almost a volume. So that is nice.
That is interesting because a lot of haunted places have attachments and things like that, but Crescent specifically doesn't. Actually, it acts as this entity that if they don't like you, they want to shun you away. They don't want to follow you.
Yeah.
So that makes perfect sense with the...
I wonder if that could be related to the fact that they sprinkle the ashes around the entire compound. Now, in regards to attachments, if say you go out ghost hunting or you go someplace that is haunted and you feel like you have an attachment, there are a few different ways that you can alleviate yourself from an attachment or a possession. One of which is holy water. Catholics use it, Christians use it. I don't necessarily know how to get it. I think you can probably buy it on Amazon because you can buy anything on Amazon. Or something that you can do is you can do a cleansing. And you can do a cleansing of your house. You can do a cleansing of your car, your person, everything like that. And all you need is two things. You need some type of burnable device. So for instance, right here, I have a bunch of big leaf sage. As you can see, I've already burnt it. I've done a cleansing of my house, myself, and my son, just to kind of rid us of negative energy. And then you need an ignition sort, a lighter, something like that. So basically what it is that you do, you take one of these, and you can do big leaf sage, you can do incense, lavender, a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of things that you can burn. I strongly recommend not going for white sage. White sage is currently an endangered species, and it is very symbolic to a lot of Native American practices. And so going out and buying that is just kind of adding to the destruction of the white sage. If you happen to know someone who, grows it and they are willing to give you, the seeds or anything that you need to grow your own, perfectly acceptable then, but don't go out and buy it from these big companies because they are destroying the plant itself. So all you do is you light it, you get it so that way it is burning, and then you blow it out so that way it's smoldering and smoking. And if you are trying to prevent an attachment on yourself, you start at your feet and you kind of let the smoke circle around your entire body. The entire time with intent, you are speaking out loud or to yourself, and you are saying, I do not allow you to possess me. You are not allowed to attach yourself to me. You need to leave and go back to whence you came. And you do that. You rinse and repeat for everyone in the group. You can also do that to your home if you think that you have a entity in your home that you don't want there, whether they are negative or not. Again, light it, burn it, let it smoke, and then you go around and you have to make sure you get every corner of every room, including the closets And if you have a crawl space that you can get to, I recommend doing the crawl space as well. But you make sure that you do that and you say, again, with conviction and with intent, that the spirits are not allowed to be there. And then you're done. Sometimes you need to rinse and repeat a couple of times. If the spirit is very powerful, however, blessings like this with sage might not work. You may need to look into other rituals and stuff like that. If you are a Christian or a Catholic and you believe in that stuff, you might need to do an exorcism, which would then need to go through the church to do so. But simple way to help prevent attachments. You can also use it to just get rid of negative energy in the house.
Other reports of other investigators. My question is the spirit that really wants to get in contact with us tonight human, or ever was human?
No, that's not good.
That's not good at all.
Fuck, that means it wasn't Joseph Kallinger in the jail. So who else was in the jail with us?
Am I alone here? Did anyone else hear that voice from over there?
I did too. I didn't say anything.
Okay, because I just for the video, I heard that clear as day.
Holy fuck.
It sounded like speaking from that hallway.
Is this entity the mimic?
I want to go back to that to see if we can really hear anything.
It sounded like speaking from that hallway.
Is this entity?
Very vaguely hear something. I hear more so like a snap, like a hit, and I can't tell if that's them flipping over the card and the card is echoing or not.
The mimic.
No.
I was so drawn to this card, then I felt like I couldn't.
Is there a particular spirit in here that said like the most powerful, not to us, but to the other spirits, one that's like feared? Like, is there a spirit in here, maybe of Joseph, that is the most powerful, that kind of like owns the prison, right? Is there a spirit in here that's like that? And that's the card.
Whoa, instantly. You know!
That was the card I wanted to flip. You were drawn right to it.
What?
Well, that's why, actually. Like, when you said that, that led it, so I don't know
Yeah.
if that's cheating a little bit, but I was
No.
like, I want to know why you were drawn to that. So is it saying you know, as in me, or you know? I think it's saying you know.
I have a weird thing I have to ask quick.
So, I do like that he points it out that it was because she said that she was drawn to it, that he flipped it. So again, suggestion can also be a very big detriment when you are investigating in groups, where it's like someone can say like, oh, did anyone else hear that voice? And then someone's like, oh, I definitely heard that voice. But did they actually hear that voice? Or are they just saying like, yeah, I think I definitely heard something because he said something?
Do it.
Is someone playing games with us right now, misleading us?
Oh, instant.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, when you said that, that was a very tangible, like, something in my body, so that was crazy, like something kind of went on top of us.
Oh, wait, Selena, are the spirits allowed to lie while doing this?
Oh, absolutely. Spirits can do anything, but I feel like
Yeah, what
Sam
is it?
ask if it's the mimic again.
The spirit that wants to speak with us, do you go by the Mimic? Is that your nickname?
Okay. Let's see if we can guess what it is. I think it's gonna be no. I think it's the creeper. I think it's the creeper that is messing with them and not the mimic.
Stop. Yeah! Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
I have full chills and stuff because it's freezing.
Yeah.
Holy
all
shit.
down my body.
What the fuck?
And you said there's only one card in this
I'm
deck
pretty
saying
sure there's
stop.
only one stop.
Well, as in
But-
stop?
And saying like, we are getting too close to an answer, like stop, you do not want to go here.
So does that mean, like, we have to stop this right now?
It means we should.
Here, if you were someone who wasn't used to this world and felt penetratable by bad things, I would say yes. But personally, sometimes I push it a little bit farther. Also, if you feel safe. Also, if you're Sam and Colby. But I feel like
Yeah, if you're doing this for content and you gotta make that money, keep going. I personally think they need to keep going because I still think it's the creeper. It said stop. I think maybe the creeper is just like, I don't want to answer that question. Like, how dare you, associate me with the mimic? Gross. Don't stop. No, stop associating me with him. Maybe that's what it means.
is playing games here, and then a lot of the time when you confront spirit on what they're doing, they have to say the truth. So we got our yes, and then it was like, stop, I don't want to, you're getting too close.
It's saying like, yeah, you know what you're about to get into.
Got the shakes, but I'm like not even cold, I just like, ugh.
When you ring the bell specifically, the mimic is supposed to come, but also the creeper. So what if he's here right now?
Yeah.
Creeper, ask if he's here too, maybe they're both here.
I told you guys I don't get cold, and for some reason even I'm feeling I don't know, very weird.
You should ask if the creeper's here.
Now I've got another question. It's a weird one though, and it won't make sense to anyone but me, so I'm sorry. Is there someone named like Jonesy who entered this place, like this room that's like over there? Weird, I know, sorry. I just want to know.
Instant.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Jonesy over in this corner?
Yeah, he's totally cool. He's like very quiet and curious and does not like the energy of this place, but he's here.
How old? How old? Do you know?
32. That's what I think.
Holy shit.
But yeah, weird, sorry. Thanks, Jonesy.
Wow. What the fuck?
Jonesy's scared of whatever's in here.
He used to be, but not anymore.
Maybe you ask.
I'm also like, do we keep...
So, I would love if post Sam and Colby went and did like more research to see if like, is there any record of somebody who went by Jonesy that was either a patient or a prisoner, something like that. That would be really interesting and cool. They might not have access to those records, and even like the people who own this place might not have access to those records going that far back, but like if a name is brought out by someone who is sensitive or psychic or a medium, I would always recommend anyone double check and see like, is there anyone who has any relationship like that to this name?
Going, like, honestly.
There's a good question for the deck. Do we keep going with the deck?
Just hear me out. Like, if the mimic is just gonna lie to us over and over again, and now we know Jonesy's here, what if we ask him directly if the mimic's here? Jonesy won't lie. I hope. We don't know, but...
I don't think he likes to be asked questions. He's just here to look.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he don't want to do that.
So we don't want to talk to him?
No, he's just here to hang out.
Okay, well,
he's so sweet. He don't want that. Again, I know I don't want to sound like a crazy person. Just completely what I feel.
Okay, never mind.
He's just here to chill.
Okay, would it be dangerous for us to keep trying to contact the spirit, the one that we're thinking is the mimic?
Yes. Guys, do we really want to do this?
Can you ask who, like, hit me or something?
Was this the same thing that
or was like
hit you?
The mimic or some shit? Who, what? Can you ask?
Garrett in the tunnels, he hit his head.
Or something hit my head.
The creeper. The creeper said to crawl along the ceilings, along the roof. What if the creeper just bumped into him as it was, like, following him? Because, like, why would the mimic hit him over the top of the head when that's kind of the creeper's thing?
Was that an entity that hit him in the head?
Oh, I don't want to look.
Yes, dude.
Oh
yes.
My god.
What the fuck?
Was it the mimic that hit me in the head?
Oh my god, dude.
Legitimately, though, you almost thought that you were going to bleed from your head.
Yeah, I know you actually were like...
Okay, but like maybe it's lying. I could still be right, you know. I don't know, but no. Again, I just kind of thought it might be the creeper because the creeper is said to crawl along the ceilings, but it could very well have been the mimic. Again, I don't know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was worried about you.
Is this genuinely like a good idea?
Well, it's your question. I think you should...
Don't ask that.
He wants to.
Dude, it is like speaking to you. These cards don't ask.
This is fucking
it's telling
crazy.
It's telling you stop, don't speak, don't ask.
Everything's answering perfectly. Wait, Celina, if you heard it before we even started like shooting tonight, does that mean the mimic was following us this entire time?
I heard it when I was outside in the bathroom. I heard you guys talking, and I couldn't have heard you from before. That's the second time I gone to the bathroom. I didn't hear it the first time.
There's no way on earth you heard us. There was like 12 walls between us in that moment.
Have you been following us since we drove onto the property?
No. So I must have attracted it by doing the things we're doing.
Yeah. What was that?
What the fuck? What?
Did you guys hear that?
No.
Not like a crinkling of like a candy wrap, like...
Why are we all hearing these different sounds?
Everybody hears different sounds.
What the fuck?
Are you making...
Okay, interesting. Definitely heard that. Also interesting to see that they have a REM pod on the piano, and the REM pod has not gone off once. Also, for those wondering why I have one ear uncovered, my headphones are broken, and I am too poor to fix them or replace them. So this one has like a lot of like staticky sounds, so I tend not to do this unless they have audio that they want us to directly listen to, in which case then I will put it on, because while the audio is playing, it sounds fine. The audio tends to drown out the static, but if I pause and I talk to you guys, all I hear is static.
sounds for different people to throw us off.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh my god, guys.
They're trying to throw us off doing this. I feel like they're trying to distract us from asking important questions.
My little Jonesy guy is so curious, and that little, if you heard crinkling. Jonesy, was that you trying to just get into something that you found interesting over there? Yeah. Oh! Dude, he's just curious. He's so
What the fuck is happening, actually? This is crazy.
Wait, Garrett, can you explain? Are you like looking at certain cars and just knowing what they are?
It's instant for me. It's very strong. It's not me being random. It just boom. It's like, you know what I mean?
Dude, you might be a medium.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, my dad very much so is like this too. We you know, it's like our biggest bonding thing is just like this kind of stuff.
But what else do we even want to know?
You know if the creeper's here.
I'm fucking scared, dude. This is not good.
What was the growl in the gym? What if that was the creeper? We're not the gym, sorry. What am I saying? The jail.
Is there another entity with the mimic that is also here, named the Creeper?
No.
Just the mimic?
I know how strange this sounds. The guy that I was describing, the curious one, Jonesy, he's right here. He wants to ask something, but I don't know what it is, and I'm not gonna care to explain, but I'm just gonna flip a card for him if you don't mind. And it's that one right there, I know it for sure. But so he's asking something about his life, I don't know, some other realm something, and I'm just gonna flip it for him so he knows, okay? Again, so strange, but it's that.
Yes!
That's just for the boy. I have no idea what it was, but there you go, bud.
So do you think he's asking?
I like Garrett. He's fun. Can someone let me know down in the comments if he does his own paranormal investigations? Because I would love to react to some of his videos.
The mimic something right now?
No, I don't know if it has anything to do with the mimic. It was just something he wanted to know, and it was his business. I don't know, but I just flipped the card for him.
Fuck, I'm mind blown right now.
This is the thing.
I mean, I'm confused by it, don't get me wrong, but it's just true.
The thing that I'm a little uneasy about is because of the whole violence aspect of it. Because we were thinking that right after this, we were going to do the punishment challenge, where we do split up, and I just don't know if that's a good idea anymore. So I kind of want to ask, will we be okay if we split up for this next investigation? This one already feels weird.
No, that's the one for sure. Yeah.
No.
What's crazy is before you even went to that one, I was like, that's the one, that's the one, that's the one. I was almost going to say it, but I didn't want to interrupt your moment, but that was the one for sure.
The whole time I've not felt that at all. I don't know how to explain this, and you guys are probably going to be like, you guys are all fucking crazy, and I know we actually probably look like that right now, but it is bizarre.
That one was like erupting. I don't know how to put it, but it's so cool when you reach for that, because I was really hoping you wouldn't stop. I was actually going to say something.
Stopped?
Yeah, and you've been spending so much time like feeling each card, and that one you just knew.
It was so weird.
I hope we don't split up. I really like us all together.
Well, you guys lost, so.
Is the serial killer Joseph Kallinger with us on tonight's investigation?
No. You know what's crazy about that too? In our research, a lot of people don't think he's even here in general. It's just the mimic.
Posing as him.
When you asked that card exploded, I felt. So I just want to know what that said. So what was your question again?
I asked if he was here with us.
If he was here with us.
On the investigation
On the
tonight.
investigation.
Double no.
Double no. That's cool.
So it just confirmed it.
I don't know. I think we honestly should take a break and regroup for a second and like actually figure out maybe a game plan for the rest of the night. I actually don't know if this is good because.
Did you just flip that?
I just asked something myself.
I have a question for you, and that it was so funny because right when I was going to ask you something, I looked down and you had flipped that card. So I was like, wait, was that for me? What is behind you right now? What is that back there right
That's
now?
exactly what I asked.
What is back there? What is that?
I said don't ask.
What is back there? No, what's behind you? There's something behind you right now.
Yeah.
Do you feel that? What is
Oh
that?
yeah, I have no idea.
Is that the mimic?
Dude, that's weird because like
Is it?
whenever I get these feelings, I can see it or I can feel it or something, like the Jonesy thing. I can't feel that, but something's behind you.
Wait, what's the question? Is that the mimic?
Yeah.
Behind us right now.
You know! Holy fuck!
Oh.
So now it's playing.
My God. This could be genuinely dangerous. Someone could be hurt.
Yeah, let's go back. So as you guys should.
That was a really interesting investigation technique. I think it was really cool. I would love to get my hands on a deck like that. I wonder if Celina sells them, or if it's something that she's made for herself, or if someone sells them. But that is really, really cool. Also, the light shining through my window is very, very bright, and I apologize again. Let me see if I can...
Saw something just told us not to do the split up investigation. But I think we have to.
Yeah.
We're only here one time. We rang the bell. I would just feel disappointed if we didn't do it. So if you guys are still down, I would say we do it.
Doesn't sound like it's much of a conversation, does it?
I mean,
Sounds like it's just a reality that you're telling us about.
but you shouldn't be upset because we won. So we have a little bit of an easier challenge. We're gonna go to the children's ward and communicate with whatever spirits are there.
Hey, what did you win?
The race, remember? We won the race.
I won the race. My little hand touched that door first, dweeb.
Yeah, but you remember the rock, paper, scissors that you lost?
I don't want to talk about that. Wait, so what do you mean? You guys are doing the good thing and we're doing the bad thing? Where are me and my boy going? My little son, my boy.
Yeah, my son. What, your son?
Wait, is this
Well, or I'm your cool uncle or you're my son.
I like, yeah, the uncle thing.
Yeah, I like that.
why would you say your son has beautiful eyes?
Oh, God! Tell me where...
Okay. I must be a psychic because in my head I was going, he's your daddy. That or I can just put 1 and 2 together as to where this conversation was going. But I do also believe I might be somewhat of a psychic or a medium or a prophet, one might say. And I will tell this story real quick. So I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I got 2 teeth removed, right? So leading up to going to the dentist to get my 2 teeth removed, I kept having this thought. And that was the love of my life, right, has a sister-in-law that lives in the same town as I do. And I'm friends with her and everything like that. And, you know, we talk. I usually ask about them. The love of my life is my old high school friend that I haven't seen in years just because of how life works. And so, like, anytime, you know, I get a chance to see their sister-in-law, I usually ask them, like, hey, how's the family doing? And I, you know, check in on him and everything like that. And leading up, like, 2 days leading up to when I went to go get my teeth removed, I was like, they're going to be in the lobby. The sister-in-law is going to be in the lobby when I'm done getting my teeth removed. And they're going to be there, and I'm going to be able to talk to them and be like, I'm going to be, and when they're there, I'm going to tell them, be like, hey, tell love of my life that they should reach out because I miss them and I would love to just be able to catch back up with them, even if it's only on like a friendship level, and we can, you know, just get together, reconnect and everything like that, and just talk about life. And sure enough, as I'm leaving, and to prove to you guys that I'm not lying about any of this, right? Here's my teeth. I know, it's gross. Can we focus in a little bit, camera? 2 teeth removed. As I'm leaving, who do I see in the lobby but the sister-in-law? She's in the lobby, and we chat for about 5 minutes or so, and, you know, I ask about the family and everything like that, and I say, hey, listen, next time you see love of my life, I didn't say love of my life, I actually said his name and everything like that. You know, I told him, I was like, hey, tell him to reach out, because I miss him, and I'd love to catch up and everything like that. And yeah, so it was just a little weird that the entire time I was like, I'm gonna get done this specific procedure, and when I go into the lobby, they're gonna be there. And they were there. Does that make me a medium? Does that make me a psychic? Am I a prophet? Can I spread the word of me? Possibly. But just a weird little eerie thing that happened.
Me and little bro are going.
Celina and I are going to go to the children's ward, but we're going to go this way outside while you guys are going to take the tunnel to meet us there in night vision. Just you 2.
You wanted to be in the darkness.
Wait, what am I doing?
You 2 are going to go down this into the tunnel in only night vision. Meet us in the children's.
Okay. So do you remember when I said that you can buy a camera that does not have night vision, you can buy a light that goes for it? That's what we're looking at here. So you see the camera itself, and then that weird little like white bar thing on top of it, the lights, that is an infrared light spectrum. So basically what that does is it shoots out an infrared light that the camera can pick up on and make it into night vision, so that way the camera can record in the dark. You won't be able to see the light though, because it's naked to our eyes.
Ward.
Are you serious?
You know how last time you were in the tunnel in complete night vision, something smacked you in the head?
Yes, I remember well. I still have the knot on my head. Sorry if I'm doing this. I have like a little, I need good vibes.
Sick chain.
Is that 7-Eleven?
Oh, God. Oh, no. This is when things are getting serious, is when I put this bad boy on.
Is that your glizzy neck?
That is an amazing necklace, and I would love a 7-Eleven rhinestone necklace.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Good luck. Ronatini does.
She's gonna get possessed down there.
Hey, don't say that because she's on you.
You look like you belong here right now with your doll, with your glizzy necklace. You look unhinged, and I'm here for it.
It's very on brand.
Good luck, rest in peace.
Do we look like uncle and nephew right now?
You
like brothers.
Like daddy and son.
Daddy and son.
Pump the brakes, all of you.
We gotta
You guys comment who's daddy.
I mean,
egg.
Garrett's got a great jawline. Can I just throw that out there? He's got a strong chin.
Adios. Bye. See you soon, hopefully. Oh god, look how scary that shit is.
wait, this is crazy. So we're just in pitch black?
Yeah, this entire time.
And we're gonna be walking down the stairs? The icy stairs?
Yeah, the icy stairs of pitch black. But we're gonna have to use this viewfinder to
Jesus,
try.
dude.
Oh god!
Oh yeah, the viewfinder that you have that you can see in front of you.
Exactly, we need to stick more together.
That is when I would allow you to turn the flashlight on. Put your safety before everything. If you're going down icy steps, turn on your flashlight. Don't use the camera screen. Just common sense, guys. Come on.
See, we got the good one. We get to walk, stroll in the nice open air.
How beautiful this is. The moon above, the razor wire keeping us safe.
I want to see if you can even see. Dude, it is so light out here because of like the moon and the snow that you can see this on camera,
It's not like
guys.
it's like light pollution. It's just kind of beautiful.
Literally, if we look.
I am curious about the barbed wire. Is the barbed wire a remnant from the prison, or is the barbed wire new to keep people from breaking in? A little curious. It's probably a remnant from the prison, but it looks new and fresh.
Ahead of us, we could not see anything.
Dude, can you just show them that, what that looks like?
This is our actual view. Nothing!
Dude, we can't see anything.
Literally nothing. Guys, I don't know how we're gonna be able to do this.
Dude, we look crazy.
Oh god! Oh god!
Okay, and what's our objective down here?
Okay, so basically what we have to do is we have to go into the tunnel and go all the way right and meet them at the children's ward. And while we're doing that, we are going to do a couple of other investigations with what's called EVPs.
Are you serious?
Heard of those?
Oh, yeah, like electric voice phenomenon.
Yes, exactly. So we're going to try to capture that in the tunnel.
Nightmare! Nightmare! Nightmare!
This is it, and I don't like how that window's shaking up there.
No, not.
That's really scary.
Whoa! Do you feel the urge to knock before we go in?
We come here with respect.
Selina is vampire confirmed. It would also explain why she is so pale.
Oh my god. Whoa.
This feels way different than the other building, that's for sure.
Can't hit our head on anything.
Oh, but I'm 6'4".
Yeah, that's going to be hard. Like, look right there.
Okay, I can use this. Do you see?
I think so, yeah.
I knew there was a reason I've been holding this all night.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, this is genius. What's that? Is that a step on the ground?
Oh god, yep. Step on the ground.
Oh god. Oh, it really is. Okay. And then so we're going this way?
All the way down there.
Oh, no, what's behind us?
Oh fuck!
No, seriously. That's so scary.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Even with night vision, you can't see it all the way.
All right, guys, so we're in the cafeteria of the children's ward. We are going to be using the spirit bridge, which is one of the craziest pieces of equipment that we have. Have you ever heard of this before?
Never.
The spirit can use its EMF energy and communicate through like radio sounds and just crazy noises in general and sometimes speak through it. It's insane. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is there any spirits? What was that?
It's a dolphin.
Was that a dolphin?
It's a
There's dolphins here, or birds. That sounded like something shouting. See, it's like a bunch of noises and stuff.
like different dimension.
Madness.
I didn't expect a word to just come out of that.
It only
So I will say, the fact that it has things like animal noises and sound effects in it, to me, I would not use that, because then you're not going to be able, at least through me watching, I thought that those were actual birds. And like, these are abandoned buildings, so there's a good chance that there are animals inside these buildings, including birds. They could have disturbed some birds, woken them up, and that's what the sound they're making. The sound of what sounded like a door closing or shuffling. I wouldn't really rely too much on this one. Is it great that it removes the static and the frequency sounds? Yes. But the fact that it has all those other sounds in it kind of makes me weary of this.
only plays the stuff it can actually pick up on the radio.
Okay.
Say pee-pee.
Did you say pee-pee?
Infants! No! It's in Madness, and this was an asylum at one point.
Yeah.
A psychiatric hospital, and then also infants in the children's ward.
And it said pee-pee, which kids would be funny like, pee-pee.
Pee-pee.
What do I look like? You can see me right now? I'm just I have to walk with this.
Yeah. No, that little baton is the best thing that's ever happened to you. Oh God, I just almost tripped on something.
Dude, I can't. That feels really scary.
It's fucking scary, dude. We're looking through the viewfinder and we can see, but when you don't have that camera, it's in the pitch black.
Oh God, I just bumped into something.
How many people are in here with us? Press.
Are there children here with us?
Prefix.
Prefix. Company. Company with us. Prefix, isn't that?
What was that? You heard that too?
Methodology.
Do you have a name?
Transfer.
What was that? You
Fix.
Prefix. Company. Company with us. Prefix, isn't that?
What was that? You heard that too?
Methodology.
Do you have a name?
I did not hear anything through either ear, so I don't know what they heard. I would like if they would explain that, but they're getting some stuff coming in on the spirit bridge, so we'll let it pass.
Name?
Transfer.
Is there something dangerous here?
Surgical.
Hospital.
Holy fuck.
Is the mimic here?
Please tell them it wasn't my fault.
Whoa! Wait! What the fuck?
That's absolutely.
That gave me chills.
That was a man in a full sentence.
I'm gonna explain this to you, but everyone.
That's wild. That was a very interesting sentence they got. They're showing right now the DR60, which I'm assuming he's going to explain to us.
Knows the DR60. Whoa!
Oh, the recorder?
So this recorder was actually banned in the 1970s because every time that they would use it, it would play back and capture voices. So now we actually try to use that to capture the voices that we can't hear with the human ear.
Wait, how many people?
Okay, I did not know that it was banned, but if that is the one that I'm thinking of, it is a very expensive digital recorder. Does the same exact thing as this one. However, that one only records when it hears sound, right? So it's not going to save the in-between. So if I ask, hey, are there any spirits here? And then I wait. Okay, now I'm going to ask my next question. That silence, right? It will not save that recording. It will only record it if it detects a sound inside of it. They're very expensive. Like, very expensive. I think the last time I checked it was like $400. You don't need one. You can get by with just a regular, simple digital recorder like I have.
Are in here with us. This is insane.
Just a 7.
Are we in danger in here?
Serious danger.
Are there children here?
Criteria.
That was a kid.
Criteria?
Cafeteria.
It's a cafeteria?
We're in the cafeteria.
What the fuck? Can you please just answer how many people there are in here? We know there's a ton. Positions. Who do you fear here? Is there anybody in control?
Do you know you're dead?
Amateur.
They're saying like amateurs.
They're not
In the
amateurs.
closet.
In the closet? Wait, is there a closet around here?
Hi. We're down in the tunnels.
No. What was that? You didn't hear that? No, what was it? Huge, like. Make that sound again.
Okay, I will say I did hear the rattling. It is a little quiet. I would think normally it would be like the sound of like the pipes rattling. However, I don't think this place has running water, so I don't see how it would be the pipes rattling. And I doubt it would be water dripping onto something that would be able to make that sound.
We are down here in the infamous tunnels, and we would love for you to say hi. If there's a spirit with us, please say hello.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot. They moved a lot of bodies through these tunnels back in the day. A lot of corpses, right? Were you one of the bodies that they moved through this tunnel?
Okay, let's see if we got anything.
Please say hello. Oh, yeah, sorry. Were you one of the bodies they moved through this tunnel?
Okay, I don't think we got anything.
I was like, shh.
Let's keep going.
So as you can see, right, like they didn't edit that to show like a space in between the questions. It only recorded the questions because that's all it saved was the questions itself, the sound that it picked up.
We'll find another spot and we'll do it again.
Hello?
Why? You want me to go back here?
Is that a
It's a TV.
TV?
Before your time.
It's a big TV. I think these might have all been like classrooms or something. This looks like a closet to me. Look at this.
Closet. That is a closet.
Okay, we found it. All right, we found the closet.
Is there anything in here?
See,
creepy? Isn't that crazy?
That's so crazy.
In the communal area, it was going crazy, and now nothing.
I just feel like if there's dead kids in here, I need to hold them because I'm a mom.
I know.
What was it off?
Dude, I can't handle this.
Oh, watch your head, watch your head, watch your head.
Really?
Oh. I always feel so much better with a stick.
There's a freaking spirit or corpse walking around. I swear I'm gonna poke you. Threatening the spirits.
No, I'm not threatening you. I'm sorry. I love you. And I respect you. And how long is this all?
Is there like a leader or somebody in charge?
That, I think, is one of the best clips I've ever seen. I love that so much. It just night vision, man with a stick in the dark, like, I'm coming for you, ghosts. I find that so funny.
Charge here?
So weird.
I just want to know if the children know.
That they can leave. That's the hardest thing when there's kids involved. You just want to let them know they don't have to stay here.
Cross to the other side. Prison! Holy shit!
What was this building while the prison was around?
It's just admin offices and stuff like that when I was in prison. I just can't believe it, how crazy it was just going over there.
Yeah.
The guide told us there was a scary negative entity in this building. What the fuck? Wait, that just made me turn it off. What the fuck?
That sounded like demonic. Like, that sounded scary.
What if he's the one that like hides in the closets?
Then we probably shouldn't be in the closet.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out.
Yeah.
That was definitely jump scareable. Very creepy. I probably would have also jumped in person. It did surprise me quite a bit. I may not have looked like it, but it surprised me.
As it is so dark.
Wait, I'm having to walk so carefully so I don't...
God, don't.
Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, God. I really don't like what's behind you.
I just keep wanting to go forward because I don't want to know what's behind us.
Watch out for that.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's another door.
Is there something more evil here?
That's quite rude.
That's quite rude.
That kind of sounds like a headmistress, right? Someone who would have been like watching all the kids.
Yeah, being like, why are you asking something like that? I kind of want to go back into the cafeteria and see like if it goes.
Why'd the mistress sound kind of hot? Another one who thinks that? I might need to go to this haunted place.
Crazy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Shadow figure.
Why did that come through though?
I don't know.
Oh my God. I'm the one with the night vision and I can't even move forward. There is a door in front of you, but they're open just... Oh, what is that?
God.
Here, I'm going to guide your body the right way.
You don't want to go first, are you sure?
I'm sure. Just keep on going.
This looks so scary.
I'm guiding you the right way. Wait, make sure you're not going to twist your ankle down there. What is on the floor?
Like, whoa, what the fuck? I feel like I'm hallucinating right there.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Okay. Oh God. The hall just goes on for another mile that way. And then this is just basically a dead end.
What about to the right? Anything?
A door. Wait, there's two ways to go here. So what do we do? Because there's a massive hall that way and a massive hall this way.
I'm assuming it is left.
Based on what?
Because we were in the church, and then the way that building 1 was down there to our left. So I think it's actually right above us. So what if we try?
Wait, I hear thumping. Is that them? Yeah, we have to follow their voices.
Oh, so we have to follow the voices. Get.
All right, we're coming back into the cafeteria. Is there a lot of people in here? Reasonable.
Have a number of how many? Basement.
Basement?
Tony. Hi, Tony.
Names.
Names.
What the fuck?
It's going off like crazy again.
What's here?
Activity. Can you...
World cat.
It's going crazy here.
So much more again.
Receptor.
Why does it go off like crazy here, but nothing over there?
That makes no sense.
Yes! Yes!
That was creepy. I probably would have pooped my pants a little bit if I was there, hearing that coming through. That was a little terrifying, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what we want to know.
I passed a long time ago.
Holy fuck!
That was terrifying.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
Dude, this is making sense.
Yeah, it really is. How did you die?
All in the name of love.
What the fuck?
No, no, don't like that. Don't like that. Put the box down, turn it off. I don't like that.
I hate this.
In the name of love?
In the name
It's
of
kids.
love.
It's kids.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the...
And that was two voices that time. That was a harmony. I don't like that. I want this box, this spirit bridge, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Scariest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, look at us, Sam. We're building rapport. We're making memories. This is, dude, look at this shot. Look at these doors.
Dude, that's so scary.
If those all just boom, 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 boom.
I would cry.
You walk through those.
No, what are you doing? You have the night vision.
No, but you walk through them. Trust your instinct.
Wow,
You got this.
see?
Trust your instinct, baby.
Oh my god, this is like the scariest thing.
Use your hands. Come on.
I'm trying.
Our ancestors walked in darkness. You can too.
We heard about the mimic and the creeper hanging.
Our ancestors did not walk in darkness. Our ancestors had fire to light the way, specifically because you can't see in the dark and it's scary.
Around like the F block. We really want to talk to them tonight. Are they over there?
Weekends.
Weekends?
Wait, are they?
Hello.
Hello here.
No, go around the back. Go around the back. What the fuck? Go around the back.
Go around the back. Is this the back?
Yeah, maybe we go around the back
Okay,
really
I
quick.
feel like we just have to go.
Can we hear them still?
I think they said that this thing uses radio frequencies. Is it also picking up like walkie-talkie radio frequencies? Because why would a radio station have all that playing? I'm very confused.
Shit. Do we lose them? We need to find a staircase because they're definitely above us.
Why are we trusting sounds down here? Especially when there's a mimic.
What if that wasn't them?
Dude.
What if that was the mimic? Because remember I said, I think it's left. But you're like, no, it's right. That's where I hear their voices. Wait, did you hear that? That was them. To the right.
I don't like this one bit.
Hang on. Let's go back.
I said, I think it's left. But you're like, no, it's right. That's where I hear their voices. Wait, did you hear that? That was them. To the right. Did you hear? I said, I think it's left. But you're like, no, it's right. That's where I hear their voices. Did you hear that? That was them. To the right.
I don't like this one bit.
I didn't hear a single thing. I only heard them.
It's like their voices were down there. What if it wants us to go down there?
If the mimic is down here, can you say the word mimic?
Do we go left or do we go right? According to me, my direction. Do I go my right now or left? Run that back, run that back, run that back.
Say the word mimic. Do we go left or do we go right? According to me, my direction. Do I go my right now or left?
I don't like whatever was happening after you said say mimic.
But also now I'm very confused. Where are we?
Oh my god. To go.
I just want to see where this leads. Are we going in the right direction? Around the back? Wait. Yo. I think this is the gym. Is it? Oh my god, what is all this? Holy shit.
This is mortifying.
Look at the handprints on the fucking
Oh my god.
Oh wait, no, this must have been like a scary maze.
The haunted house.
You're right.
A haunted house.
Uh-huh. Look at that.
I was about to say, this looks like a haunted house. Also, this is now the third Sam and Colby video I have reacted to where they have gotten some form of spirit voice, electronic voice phenomenon that has said something about going around the back. I think the first one was when they tried conjuring the devil in England. It once is weird, twice is a coincidence, three is a pattern. And is that pattern them adding this in to be spooky, or is there spirits that are following them that are like, hey, we're keeping an eye out for you, go around the back?
The box has been silent.
That makes no fucking sense.
We went where they wanted us to go.
And now it's not.
Or are they distracting us from something else?
Okay, baby, got a staircase. Oh, I'm so scared of ankle injuries that it's crazy. Let's get the hell out of here, dude. Okay, there's steps. Just do it carefully.
Okay, I'm following you. Should we see there's our first floor?
Sam, do you see that? Look what that says.
As someone who has had to walk upstairs in the pitch black, it's not fun. It is so difficult. It is so easy to trip and hurt yourself and bash your knee. I used to have to do it when I did theater a lot. The green room was on the bottom floor of the stage was up a flight of stairs that turned, and it was pitch black because it had to be, otherwise you would see all the lights. And yeah, it hurts. One of the best ways to do it, though, if you can, is to kick lightly the back of the stair, right? So that way you know, okay, hey, here's where the next step is, and I can kind of find my way up there. But it's still very, very difficult. And spooky.
This way.
Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck?
Can we trust that? This way for what? That doesn't look like anything I want this way for.
Oh, what? It's just literally like a block hallway right here.
So we're trapped.
We're trapped. Is this where you wanted us to go?
Did I talk about the Lord?
No, we're gonna be stuck here forever.
Stuck here forever? I don't know.
I definitely don't.
They've got to be picking up on, like, talk shows, radio shows. I mean, they're in Pennsylvania, so maybe this one's going through, like, an AM radio frequency. That's very bizarre.
I wanna fucking do that.
I have no idea what it said in the beginning right there. I think we should go back upstairs.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the basement. Did you, what, no?
What? What happened?
Sam?
I think it's raining out. I just heard a bunch of, like, tapping and, like, scratching noises. Okay, it's definitely just the rain. I thought something was happening in my room.
What?
They couldn't come this way, right?
No, there's no way.
I thought I just heard Sam.
Sam?
Don't be funny. Could they be there? Like, actually?
That's not my name.
Colby, what the fuck?
This is like too perfect.
This is insane. Sam.
Nope. Again, don't like that. I do not like that. I want the box. I want to play with it, but I don't like that.
Are you here? It's a mimic.
It just doesn't end. It doesn't end. Dude, what the hell is this? The biggest room I've ever seen. We're in like back room's ass. What is this? Look.
Oh my god, what is this, like a banquet hall or something?
Why don't we hear them, dude?
I heard Sam. Like, that kid couldn't have been that way. No, because they're this way.
I hear them, yeah. They're over here. Yo, guys! Are you okay? Where are you guys?
We're up here.
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
I've never been so happy to see a light.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
What the fuck was that, guys? Were you here in this building the whole time?
In the entire time, yes.
We were listening so desperately for you. We couldn't hear anything.
We heard you guys on...
For how long?
Forever!
For so long.
We thought we were dead.
We heard you guys on both sides of the hall, then went looking for you guys and never
We
found
just
you.
heard you in the basement.
We went to the basement and we thought we heard your voice.
We've been upstairs on the second floor for at least 15 minutes.
Dude.
It's a thunderstorm. I'm here for it. I love thunderstorms. I don't know if the mic's picking up the thunder at all, but I find them so peaceful. And it's kind of thematically fitting, the fact that I'm watching Paranormal Investigations. Maybe something spooky's going to happen to me tonight.
This is insane.
You thought you heard us down there.
We were in the main floor in the cafeteria this whole time, pretty much. Sam, I heard your name, and I said, Sam, is that you? And it said, that's not my name.
Oh my god!
It led us down here away from you, and it led you up to find us. It separated us as much as it could.
It did, yeah. As soon as you guys went to the cafeteria spot, we went downstairs.
And then just, why could we not hear you at all?
I feel like we should get out of this children's ward.
Yeah,
It's definitely messed up.
Yeah, we're good for that.
Yeah, we love a light, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
It's been a really dark 30 minutes.
The most unfortunate rock, paper, scissors loss in American history.
There it is. This is where you hit your head, right here.
It is, and we're going back in there.
So guys, we're going to F block, as we've been talking about. There are certain places where the entities can actually like make people vomit, blackout, disassociate. Most of that has been reported in F block right here. Watch your head.
Okay, don't touch my head again. So, Ray, just checking in. Did anyone just go, hey?
No.
No one just said, hey?
No.
No.
What are we doing? Are you serious? None of you just heard, hey?
No.
Not at all.
That's what you heard earlier, too.
I feel like it'll...
Alright, we're going to go back again. I didn't hear anything. Okay, I won't go back. Jeez. God, I won't listen to it again. Sorry.
He'll be so vocal in the footage. Hey.
Honestly, throughout the entire video, if you guys hear anything, please comment about it because this is insane. I think we're all hearing different noises throughout the entire night.
Yeah, so what are you hearing, viewer? Are you hearing things too?
I've heard a woman all night. For me, it's been women talking, little women noises, women.
All right, let's get upstairs.
Ooh, this feels awful, dude. Bad vibes.
That's exactly what happens in here. That's actually a horrible sign.
Yeah.
My ears ring out completely. I only ever get it in my left ear if it's not, you know, something biological. I don't feel nauseous anymore,
right
but
here or like back there?
This is where it started for me.
Number 5. Oh my god. Wait, this is huge.
You know, I gotta be so honest with you. When you said you felt nauseous earlier, I remember I was thinking in that moment, I was like, I wonder if the mind just makes you feel that way because you heard that you feel nauseous, you know? And I was just thinking that passively, whatever, to myself. And then when you and I were walking, right here in this room you just pointed out, I was like, got that like, why do I feel nauseous now? Isn't that funny?
Right here.
Yeah.
I think
Isn't that weird?
This is our answer.
Yeah, definitely.
It's funny that as I was going like, oh, I wonder if that's the mind that and then I was like, ooh.
I really like Garrett. I think he is great. I would love to see more of him. And I don't care what you say, Thunder. I like him.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Wait, what does that say? Vic became real around top. Oh my god, it's nonsense. February 11th, 1980.
What would this room have been though? I mean, not any sort of cell, a window like this, right? Or maybe this is it.
Yeah, these are beds.
Yeah,
These are beds.
This could have been
Communal though, 2 people in this room. All the other ones were 1.
Wait, I think F block is where the criminally insane were.
Yeah, the walls make sense for something that would be like a cell. They're very hard. It's not like a drywall or anything.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
I can do it one more time.
That's some toilet wine. You make that, it's like a Merlot or a Cabernet or is blood.
Sure does look like blood. Why is there water in it too?
Dude, there's red water.
Look at this. No, like, look how red this is.
This is like, it's almost like it's planted there. Like, what the fuck? This is to be frozen over. You guys saw it. All outside was frozen. They just had like a snowstorm. There should not be water coming out through the pipes, especially red water. What the fuck is that? It's definitely not frozen.
What the hell?
And there's flies
it's like
in
it's
it.
fresh. Like,
And
actually,
this is the
like,
room
what
we
is
felt
this?
like we needed to go into.
Like, what is that?
Oh my
That's
god.
gross.
Okay, guys, I'll taste it. Okay, this will be sick. Hang on. You guys ever do anything with balloons?
No, actually.
I just like to throw a light in a balloon like this. Just so you can see it. And it's visual. Because I think spirits, some of them are playful. And I love bringing things in that they can actually like play with. And so the light is just so we can see it, right? But I just like to put it somewhere to see if anyone wants to interact with it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah. On top there so we can see it.
Yeah.
Honestly, not a bad idea. Pretty useful. One downside is you would have to make sure that you are in a place that doesn't have a lot of like air current, like cracks in the wall where wind could blow through, because balloons are so light that even the slightest breeze is going to cause them to move. But a pretty decent like technique. I think that's actually really cool. Oh my god, I don't know if you can hear it. I'm going to be quiet. It is coming down out there.
It's always very fun.
That's really cool. Hell yeah.
And it's nice because that little light in there is kind of heavy, so it's not like super susceptible to the wind.
Yeah.
Something
So we'll
moves
know
it.
if it's like legit or not.
I've had it be moved before though, which is, oh yeah, it's really cool.
All right, Colby's gonna go into Estes. All right.
Alright.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay,
Wait,
lost the balloon.
Oh, okay, we definitely already lost the balloon.
The balloon fell.
Was that wind? What the fuck was that?
There's no wind.
Oh god.
Was it me putting my arms up?
Immediately. Like a
Where's that recording?
Yeah, this was recording the whole time.
Yeah, calm down.
What the fuck?
That was
already.
That shouldn't have moved. The flames didn't even go out.
This is how much wind we have right now, guys. You can see with the flame. That's literally right next to it. That's crazy.
That's fine.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay, it's starting, and here we go.
Yes! Wait, what the fuck was that?
Yes. What the fuck is that? Rim pod?
Like, so many yeses. Oh, wait, what the fuck?
It's on?
This
What is it?
This is a new piece of
I
equipment.
don't even use that.
This is called the Epoch Box.
No.
We were not using this. This turned on in
Yes.
his bag.
Yes.
And now it's like talking so much.
I said, are we ready? He was like, yes.
Okay, we're gonna keep this out, guys. Based on EMF energy, it will choose a yes or a no answer. And that just randomly turned on in your backpack. What the fuck?
It didn't.
Interesting. Have never seen this type of equipment before. That's really cool. They're going to go over the SS method. I'm sure they'll talk about what it is. Basically what it is he's got headphones connected to the spirit box. He is blindfolded so that way he can't, read the lips of people or anything like that and try to get any information from that. The other three are going to ask questions. He's going to respond with what he hears through the spirit box.
Go off at all last investigation.
No.
I'm going in. Here we go.
Did any spirits follow us from the tunnels?
I could have sworn I just heard a meow. I don't think it's my cat. Did anybody else hear the meow in there? Or it might have been my cat. I don't know.
Mimic.
Go ahead.
Mimic, are you playing with these tools?
Do you wait for a response?
Lives are incoming.
You can keep asking.
Was that Jonesy downstairs, that curious spirit I picked up on?
Expose.
How many spirits are with us here?
We're still here.
We're still here.
Did something,
So is it the Mimic?
did something hit me downstairs or something? You know?
By we're still here, does that mean the same spirit that's been following us all night? This mimic?
He doesn't like to talk to us. He doesn't like to...
Got.
Did you guide us away from each other in the children's ward?
I'm real.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think I felt that tonight.
Why do you stay here?
Like you?
Oh! I'm not staying here tonight. I'm not staying here ever.
Oh! You like?
I'll stay there. Send me out. I'll stay. Gee, I didn't even know it was supposed to rain today. It's coming down. Yeah, I'll stay there overnight. I'll spend the entire night there. I'll sleep there. Let me have a camera running the whole time. I'll get some ghosts.
Like Selena specifically?
Push.
Push. Oh, guys, holy fuck, it is going off.
5 minutes.
Bro, we need to get out of here.
5 minutes. It's pushing this balloon off right now. Can you push it a little bit more off the table right now?
Do you not like being told what to do?
Stop.
Wow.
Are we in danger here right now?
If we are, push the balloon off.
Yeah, if you really want us to leave, show us.
That box stopped going off completely.
Yeah, that was going off like 10.
Forget.
Do you like us being in here?
Danger.
Boom. We just asked that.
Do you like playing games with us? Messing with our heads?
Is this fun for you?
No.
Accurate?
No.
No.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh,
He's mimicking, he's copying you.
finishing my sentence. What?
Wait, why did it just get warm? Like very warm.
I just got warm.
No, I just laugh. What did you say? Don't laugh. You're laughing.
Yes.
You.
Yes!
So what do you need to tell us about this place? About you?
Yeah, what's your intention for mimicking people?
Why are you being silent?
Where are you right now?
Become.
Become. You want to become something?
Are you trying to attach yourself to someone?
Trying to become God.
Alive.
Trying to become alive. Why attaching to somebody? Who are you trying to attach to?
Running.
Don't like that.
I didn't see our breath before.
It is so cold, you can see your breath
Everywhere else you could.
so well, but for some reason it's forever. I feel warm.
Forever? Who?
Yes! Forever, yes! He wants to become alive forever.
We don't want that.
Is having this open communication with Colby in your world a problem? Is it dangerous for him?
Does it feel good to
I've been here.
What was your favorite thing about being here? There had to have been something good. Anything
A
positive?
rule?
What's the rule?
What was the best thing about being here? The rule.
The dead.
The dead. Gross.
The rule of the dead, yeah. We hear in this block that there's a lot of attacking investigators. Why? Why does that happen in this?
There are mixed opinions.
No, not really. I can feel the welt on my head, brother.
Why is it so violent here?
Sharp.
Will you ever leave this place?
Why won't you leave?
Feed.
Do you feed off the people that visit here? Their energy?
You got it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Why are we both so
No. Who are you feeding off
Laugh we
most?
do.
Oh
My God.
5 minutes. It took us 5 minutes. How was it? 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Let's get him out.
Yeah.
Why did that make a sound before it happened?
That's
Why did it make a
crazy.
What happened?
Okay.
Weird.
At the very beginning, you said 5 minutes, and then you just repeated 5. Right as this balloon like flew up and then hit the seat and then went down.
It made a sound before.
Like
it,
I did
too.
a tick.
It wasn't like it just silently happened. It was like, and then it happened.
And it sounds like it likes feeding off people that come here. And that's what keeps it alive.
And that's why in this specific one, it's more environment.
Whatever is here will live forever as long as people are coming here and feeding it.
Yeah, we were like, what do you get out of this? Why do you like mimic and stuff like that? And it's like, I want to feel alive. That's fucking terrifying.
He wants to be
Because he was never alive. Doing this to investigators gives him that feeling of being a human.
This place will stay haunted as long as people keep coming.
This thing could be dangerous, and it did give us a 5-minute warning. So maybe we
Time to dip.
maybe we did.
It's time to leave.
I think it's time to leave.
While we may never know the true origin of where these dark spirits came from, we definitely confirm there's an obvious leader, the Mimic, who is by far one of the most powerful, intelligent entities we've ever come across. But this is nothing compared to what we've been working on all year. We'll see you guys in October for Hell Week 666.
Okay, Hell Week. That's actually when I started doing these reactions, was when they had just done Hell Week last year. Although my first reaction was with them at the Goatman's Bridge. The second one was, I believe, their second episode of Hell Week of last year. So it's crazy to think that it's been a year of me doing these reactions. I took a few month break because I was sick, but yeah, I thought this was a great investigation. They brought out some really cool investigative equipment, some toys to play with. That was really fun. I thought they got some decent evidence, a lot of noises, them getting separated, them hearing voices coming from other directions and being separated. That was really cool. I'm excited to see what they do for Hell Week, and I'm excited to react to more of their content. As always, we all know, if you've watched my videos, I don't know how to end these videos. I don't know what to do. Thank you for watching all the way through to the end. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Lets me know again that you really enjoy watching me react to them. I guess I don't know what to do. Let's scat.